on the Discord, and I believe you. Oh no! When I click the Discord, I only can watch your stream. I can't join the game, so I need to
You're just gonna join in the
launch.
tabletop, right? I mean, I'm not gonna stream here because nobody else is watching.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna find you.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot, but
So we are streaming to YouTube.
I believe, but I believe. Oh, okay, you are playing. Okay, it's
Yeah.
showing.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Uh,
going.
man. Wait a minute, it's doing some updates.
That's fine. Take your time.
I didn't launch it in some time, actually.
Here,
I don't know when.
I'll just blab a little bit about the intro to the battle here while you look
Yeah,
for that.
sure.
All right. So welcome everybody to the Battle of Hampton Roads. Let me get the date correct, hopefully. March 8th and 9th, 1862, on the outskirts of the James River and Hampton Roads, Virginia. I'm showing there's some really good American Battlefield Trust maps for this battle, which I'll add links to this as comments to the video, etc. The game we are playing today is Iron and Fire by David Manley. Uh, Absolutely love this rule set. It was approximately the year 2001, 2002, when I was introduced to this game at the Southern Front Miniatures Convention here in the Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina with the Triangle Simulation Society, which I'm still a member of. Great group. I was introduced to this by Rob Robertson, and it was beautiful. He had 1/600 scale thoroughbred miniatures, which are absolutely beautiful. They're very affordable, and that's actually what attracted me to naval wargaming to begin with. This was probably, of course, I was out of college and so forth, but I was still cheap and unartistic. So I gravitated towards naval wargaming because it was cheap and you could paint up a pretty reasonable ship. For 30 or $40 you could put on a naval battle. And of course, one of the first ones we would ever do was Battle of Hampton Roads, because it was basically the Monitor versus the Merrimack, or the ship previously known as the Merrimack, which eventually became the CSS Virginia. So this, I'm showing the. Are you able to get in, Tom?
If you give me.
It should be in the general text. It's Hampton Roads is the.
Oh, okay, I see. Sorry.
And I gave you the password there too. And I'll slow down and stop blabbering about how much I love this game,
I'm connecting.
and we will kind of very slowly go through a turn or two, and then I'll let Tom loose on me because he'll probably beat me because I'm showing you the rule set. And welcome to the Tom and Pete show, the pseudo name we've given to the entirely abstract, random wargaming videos we do.
Yeah.
And also, excuse me as
I need to make some tag for that and logo and everything. Oh, okay. I'm in the game.
All right,
Do I
so
need
you
to
probably
choose
want to
certain?
choose you want to choose the middle color on the opposite side. There you go, perfect. All right, now let me get you a copy of a few things here. I gave you a copy of the ship data in the corner over here. Do you see my hand over here? Okay.
Yep.
So if you alt on that, the top two ships there are what you're concerned with as the Union, aka the Blue Bellies, as we would say. I'm going to teach you a North Carolinianism here. If you refer to my boat, I have the Beaufort here. Do not call it the Beaufort. You will offend every North Carolinian in this who may be watching,
Okay.
because Beaufort is the North Carolina, and there's Beaufort, South Carolina. So yeah, you never confuse the two. And hopefully I got that right, or otherwise I'm going to be chastised and kicked out. All right, but all right. So what do we got here?
They can visit me, I believe.
Yeah, right, exactly. All right, so on the Union side, now what we have over here are two the you have the Congress over here, which is actually fully basically destroyed. It's sunk. It's on a shoal though, so it's actually visible. So it's an obstacle. The Congress over here is an
Okay.
obstacle. Cumberland was grounded and out of action at this point too. So both of these are out
Hmm.
of action,
So
but they are
so they are
obstacles.
just obstacles.
They are
Okay.
obstacles. Okay. Minnesota is operational. They had almost given up on her at this point, but she's going to have two opportunities to unground herself. She's operational. She can fire her port
Broadside.
broadside.
Okay.
All the guns, I believe, are functional. Let me go check the scenario description very quickly. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, I
I just
will
want to make sure that
put
it's.
put this closer
Give me a
to my
second. Be
tablet.
careful. One thing I do want
Okay.
to
Okay.
warn you of is that these ships are really sensitive. I don't know what it is about
Okay.
the models, so what I would recommend you do is you grab it by the corner, and if you see a white circle appear, then
Okay.
once you
Right.
yeah, if you happen to see a white circle appear, let it unappear before you touch anything else because it'll blow up the table. There's a weirdness. I'm sure it'll happen once,
Okay.
but as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and save the
Yeah,
game.
there's actually some very strange overlay that is over the
It's the
miniature when
model
you
itself. It's
over
something,
the model itself, which
right?
is rotating. I don't know what's about that,
Um,
but okay.
Let me just say. Let
Okay.
me let me start
So
by. We're
let's.
gonna save prolifically during this, just in
Yeah, yeah,
case
yeah.
we
Let's
have a weird
just in
thing.
case.
Yeah. All right. So I did that. Every turn we'll save. All right. So I've saved it at the battle start. All right. So now it would help if I pull in some dice, would it not? Okay. Hold on. Let me go do that. I always forget the absolute basics here. All right. So
Not what you
dice,
what you
dice,
want
dice would
to
help.
generate some of them by using this. Ah, okay.
What
It
else
was.
do we need? We
You
did
will
a
just grab them.
D20. I think we just primarily we need D10. This is mostly for two hits. 20 is for
Okay.
crits, and I think we also need. So you can take those over there for yourself. I'll give you a copy. There's this. The one I would probably recommend putting over here. We're gonna put a copy of the D10 on the dice
Next.
roller over here. Okay, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
show you how to use that in a little bit.
You
Um,
showed me, but I uh, need to remind
more
myself.
often than
I
not,
should.
we'll probably just use the dice themselves. And the
Yes.
reason you may need to use the dice roller is for the Minnesota because the Minnesota has a pretty good amount of broadside. So you'll in this okay. So one of the main things with this game is that every gun is a single gun, right? So
Mm-hmm.
so Minnesota has a pretty good broadside. If we go look at Minnesota real quick. All right, so she's got two 10-inch smoothbores. She's got 14 8-inch smoothbores and 24 9-inch
Mm-hmm.
smoothbores. All right, so that
Okay.
obviously is more often than not probably on the deck, probably on a first deck and a second deck, right? Now,
Right.
if you look at Minnesota's stats, she's got
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
seven port and seven starboard. So on a given broadside, she can lay down two 10-inch smoothbores, seven 8-inch smoothbores, and 12
Well,
9-inch smoothbores. So let's go look at. Let me give you a copy of this as well. Here is a gunnery chart I just gave you here.
yes.
Let's take a
So
closer look at this. So what was her
yeah, I
biggest
see.
one?
Okay, so
So her
you will copy the charts, so I
yeah,
don't need to have charts on my separate monitor. Okay.
yeah. You should be good. You should have everything you need here at least.
Okay.
If I have to look up anything in the rules, then people watching on YouTube will
Yeah.
see me
Sure.
looking up in the rules. But um,
Okay.
so let's see. All right, so her biggest guns are the 10-inch smoothbores. So let's just take a quick look. Now, a P with a small P next to it like that is a pivot, has a pivot arc, and
Mhm.
I'll show you those arcs here in a moment. So what that is
Mhm.
saying is you have a port arc and a starboard arc, but you have pivot range, which gives you a little bit broader broadside, if you will. It gives you almost the entirety of like the 180 degrees here. So no,
Okay.
I'll show you the difference in a little bit. But
So
your 8-inch smoothbores and your 9-inch smoothbores are normal or basic port and starboard, and we will take a look at that as we get into battle. But
okay.
let's think about your broadside here. Your 10-inch smoothbore. So let's go look at that gunnery chart.
Yes.
So 10-inch smoothbore. These are your ranges, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Up to 5 inches will give you that first column, right? Do you see what I'm talking
Right.
about? You're looking at the
Yeah,
gunnery
yeah.
table,
The
right?
4+/6 on 5 inches. Okay.
Correct, right. So that's what you need to hit, and then that's your penetration value. Okay?
Okay.
Very simple,
Okay.
but then let's take a look at what
Yes.
you're firing at. So let's just say you were firing at Virginia. So let's go look at Virginia real quick. All right, so Virginia has armor up to 5 inches of armor. I believe that's inches.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I'm correct on that. In the fore and the side and the rear hulls. So F, S, and R. Right. If you're looking at the
Yeah.
ship.
Now,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Above this.
So
Okay. I have it.
I'm looking at Virginia. Right. Because that's who you're
Yeah. Me
probably going to be
too.
firing at. All right.
Yeah. I'm seeing it too.
So what does that mean?
Very fine.
So just think about that. So that means that you need to be at least
Uh,
within 10 inches, right,
to
to
penetrate.
penetrate.
Okay. So
Now,
there is no variation to penetration. I
yes, there
just.
is. There's a
Uh,
slight.
oh, there is.
There is.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the penetration value. You will do, if you look way at the right, there's a DR
Yeah.
column, right? So the first,
Mm,
if you
mhm.
look on the same table,
Oh,
the
okay.
gunner,
I get.
okay,
Okay. Okay. On
there's
the.
a DR rating, which is a damage
Yes,
rating,
I see.
right? The first
Okay.
number, the first number is
Mm-hmm.
if you meet the armor thickness. The latter number is if you penetrate the armor thickness, right? So
All right.
for you to do 2 points of damage, you need to be within 10 inches.
10 inches.
For
Okay.
you to do 4 damage, you have to be within 5
6.
inches of me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Five
yeah, yeah.
inches. Yeah, correct.
Get it? It's a pretty
Yeah, I
simple
get it.
system. It's really
No,
cool.
yes, it's very, very
It's
simple.
simple, but what was this was the first time I had done one that had
Mhm.
that granularity of penetration, right? This was and it was one of the first naval rules I ever played, and it just absolutely attracted me to this type of system. So whatever. Um,
Oh, okay.
it's
It's
really
simple.
simple.
Okay.
It's pretty
I
simple.
wonder why there is 6 inch penetration for 25 inches. I believe this is a typo, probably,
Let me
but
look at
okay.
that.
If
I
you look
think
at
that
the
is a
10 inches
typo.
guns 25 inches away,
Yeah, I think that should
penetration
be a
is 6.
3. I think that should be a
Yeah, it
3.
probably should be a 3, like
Yeah,
above and
you're
below.
correct, but that's good. That
But
means you
okay,
understand
yeah,
it. Yeah, I think that's a 3. Yeah.
okay,
All
no
right, so
problem.
let's slow down, step back, and let's look at the
Made the
turn.
sequence.
Yeah, and the way to do that is you can click if you click on the middle of the tablet, and I should probably just have copied a chart of this, but if you just alt that, we're probably going to just use this mostly for the turn sequence. So if you alt over the tablet, you'll see the turn sequence. So
Yes, I see it.
let's
I'm
just
looking at
start
it.
real slow. All right,
I
so
don't know how to scroll
you
on the
mouse wheel
tablet.
down.
Yeah, it makes tablet smaller or larger.
If you click in the center of the tablet and then hit alt,
With
it
okay,
should
yes,
do it. Okay, cool.
it's
All
fine
right,
now.
so we shall. Let's just go down the first turn. Okay, we're in the first turn.
Right.
We're gonna alt on this and let's take a look. Repair phase. We have nothing to repair, but we would at this
Yes.
point. We should go very slowly through this because we never want to miss
All
this
right.
because it gets.
I guess we don't roll for ships to sink.
No, not yet.
Also,
Not quite.
yeah, not yet.
Soon. Just wait. I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'll help you on that. Okay.
No problem. I understand Command at C. I guess I would be able to understand this one.
This is very simple. Yeah, yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
initiative. So
So
initiative.
no fire
Okay.
and
Yeah.
firefighting.
So we're doing an initiative phase. So each player
So
rolls
initiative phase, yes.
you roll a d10 to determine the initiative. So I'm gonna roll a d10 over here in front of you.
Okay,
Let me just
so
roll
I
it.
will roll one here
Yep,
too.
I got an 8 and you got an 8. So let's roll that off
So
again.
I need to roll. Okay.
All right, what'd you get? 4 and I
4.
got a 9. All right,
So
so
so I
let's go.
guess you have initiative, right?
I would think so, but let's take a look.
The higher rolls are probably
Right.
better.
Okay, so here's another thing. We're not using modifiers for command. Normally, you would have command ratings that would actually modify that roll. I'll just call that out, but we're just going to use straight zeros on that. Okay, so we have
Okay.
similarly
Okay,
similar
but there
quality
are.
numbers. Yeah. Yeah. Just
And can they be therefore, if they are present for a scenario, or they are present because you have some command ships or
it's
ships with
per ship. It's command
per
rating
ship?
per ship.
Oh, per ship, so it
Yeah.
can change during the game. Okay.
Yeah, it they do give rules for just for playing it more at a squadron level if you're doing a larger
Ah,
battle, but we're just doing ship to ship. All right,
no, okay.
so movement phase. So we would place torpedo markers if we were doing so. We really don't have launchable torpedoes. And as a matter of fact, I did want to call out that Virginia at this point had already broken its ram, so it does not have its ram torpedo. Okay. So
Okay.
that's good for you. So I can't ram you and try to attach it to basically a mine.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, so
roll to attempt to force engines. All right, if you really wanted to force engines, you could, which would give you an extra up to about 2 knots at 2 knots maximum. You really,
okay.
I wouldn't do it. There's no real necessary reason to do it at this point unless you really needed to get away
Okay.
from somebody. But it's there for you.
One question, is it some universal rule for everyone on forcing engines, or is it dependent on the ship engine type or something like that?
No, they don't get that granular. Anybody can
Okay,
do it. Yeah. All right. So move ship
so
unless it's okay.
well, here I guess they could because the engines were
Okay. So here's how
very similar,
movement works. All right.
probably.
So
Yeah, right.
I want initiative.
And
So what I do is I decide who goes first. But here's the other catch.
okay,
Here's the other catch. I can
yes,
always hold one ship for final movement, no matter what. So I could
okay,
I
that
could
makes
make you
sense.
go. I could make myself go first, but otherwise I can hold the ship back as final.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
always, no
Yeah.
matter who you
Mhm. Okay.
choose to
So
move. Okay,
then, if I win initiative, I get to fire first, and we alternate. So what I would probably do at this point is have you move first. Minnesota is grounded right now. Let me
okay. So
check.
the only ship I can move is monitor,
Pretty much.
basically.
That's it. Yep.
Because
Okay.
do we even count Cumberland and
No,
Congress?
they're just they're
No,
just
that's just decoration.
obstacles.
Okay.
Yeah, they're obstacles.
Mm,
All right.
obstacles, right?
Yeah. If you run into it, you would run into some problems. All right. There is a shallow as well out here that I didn't mark. Let me see if I can mark that with a go chip or something real quick. Give me 1 second. Where are those? No. Let's get them. Let's just get a white marker or two out here. All right. So there's a shoal right around in the triangle of this. Let me copy that. Just something to avoid. So within this kind of shape here
Okay.
is a shoal, which we would have to.
In this area,
Yeah,
sure.
it's just something for me to have to avoid, or both of us actually. All right.
Okay.
All right. So just tell me what you want to do, and I'll do it for you just this first time, just to kind of show you how
Well,
to.
I guess maybe I would move port
Okay, you would
port
port, and you would
siding
probably
this kind of arc.
turn a little bit like that. Okay, so let's take a look at you turning left. All right, now this isn't the best thing. No, I should probably have asked you to make a thing for it, but let me just
Nah,
show you.
next
We're
time.
gonna approximate this. All right, now
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
sure.
have it at roughly an inch. Let's just make sure I got a scale here. Roughly, yeah, it's good.
It's
These
good.
should be about
Yeah.
inches. It's whatever. We're just roughing it. Okay, so what you would do is probably line it up just visually like this, just to kind of give you an idea. And we're going to use the medium arc because. Wait, let me go look at your ship. I think your
Yeah,
small turn
exactly.
ship. Hold on.
What determines my
You look at. Let's go look at your
size
ship data.
class? Oh, turn class.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I guess turn class determines it.
your maximum
Medium.
is 6 knots. And I'm going to assume you're basically at 3 knots right now. So you can. What speed do you want to start at? Anywhere between 1 knot and 6 knots.
Let it be 3 knots. I can decide.
Okay.
I guess.
But if you want to change your speed, you have to decide it now, but it doesn't change until the end of the turn. So if you want to change to 6, you can.
No, I would stay at three
You're going
knots.
to stay at 3. Okay. So then you see the letter next to your speed. That's the actual arc
Yes,
that you use. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, your turn class. Now, wait a
yes,
minute.
my
What
turn
is.
class. I
Let me
guess.
see something. What is the speed S? Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me look up that speed real
Sure.
quick because
I was thinking steam, but that
that
would
might
be
be. Yeah, let me
redundant.
go look at what that means just real quick. Speed 6. Ah, it is screw. Screw or
Ah,
side wheel
screw.
or
Okay.
stern.
Ah,
And I
right.
think that
Because
comes in.
paddle. There
Yeah,
can be paddle wheels.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
let's
I
look at this
was
again. So your
meaning
turn
to ask you.
class is medium. So let's look at that. So you look at the medium one, which is the one in the middle here. So if
Yes.
you're 3 knots, you're going to end up pretty much identical to that. This is your start line, right? So you're going to go bump, bump, bump. So you're going to end
Okay. So
up
this.
probably
Oh, three
about.
inch. Ah, okay. 3 inch is the
Yeah, you'll probably end up.
radius.
You'll probably end up about like that,
About that.
roughly.
Something like that.
Roughly. We're
Right.
both gonna have to rough it. So
Hmm. Let's start it now.
okay.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. I think you're good.
Yeah.
All right. So
If
then
this one is the same.
it's a flipped
Yeah.
one. It's a flipped version of it.
Okay. I wanted to. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I can do
So
something next time
right. So I'm gonna just
with
kind
it.
of let me just check my knots on these guys. Everybody's got the both are just 10. Oh, nice. These guys can haul it pretty good. Oop. Patrick Henry is 8 with a side wheel. All right. So let's move him forward 8. We're just kind of going straight here. Kind of. Okay. He went 8. So at this point, you have nobody else that can go. You're in the first turn, so I'm basically going to continue. All right. Now Virginia is pretty much going haul. He's hauling ass. He came in at 6. All right. So he's going to come in at 6, and I don't think I'm in range to do much else. Beaufort is a 10S. I think again we'll probably come in probably about an 8 here. Okay, the smaller ships are going 8 knots. Virginia's going max speed at 6. Okay. So
Okay.
all movement is done. I don't think we're in range. Anybody is anywhere near range. So I would say
No.
let's take a look at the turn because we might want to just speed this
40
up a little bit.
inches, we're not even
Right. So
close.
let's take a look at the ranges and then we'll determine how close we can get before anybody starts firing. So what is our best guns here range
My
wise?
best probably are 11 inches
Yeah,
smooth bores on monitor.
I got a 12.
Um,
Yeah, I got 11-inch smooth bores on the monitor as well. So let's take a look at that and let's see what the max range.
10 inches, 15 inches. Oh,
Up to
I
30.
up to a third, yeah. 20 inches is have
We're not going to get through, but you can still get
50
crit
50.
hits. Yeah, here's another thing. Always
Mm-hmm.
fire. Always fire if you
No.
can because you can get critical hits. It
Oh,
might be
even if you
rare.
don't penetrate.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right.
Okay.
That's the whole point. Yeah. So and again, it's a 10 on a D10, but you might as well fire as at.
Okay, so it's
Are we
different.
dealing with ammo? No, we're not.
Alright.
The assumption is we have enough ammo to fire consistently through the day and evening here. All right.
So yeah, sure.
All right. So that's that turn. Let's speed things up. Here, let's just do initiative for the next turn. I got a 2. You get a 1.
One.
All right. So I'll make you move first. Just if you're
Okay.
just gonna go straight. I don't know if you are.
I I might turn a little to the port
Yeah.
again.
Just use it as kind of like a
So,
reference.
so I would need to, and if I
Yeah, you're
keep my
using,
speed at 3 knots,
and you can still go forward an
then
inch before you do it. I mean, you don't have to.
Oh,
do the whole thing.
so I would
You could, you can come
move
for.
like that.
Yeah, there you go.
And
That's about right. Tabletop Simulator
yeah,
is going to keep us from being able to do it perfectly, so just it's okay. You can estimate it.
yeah, I guess we will do it something like that.
So you're
I
staying
forgot
at three
to.
knots?
Yeah, I'm staying at
Okay,
3 knots.
alright,
So I
cool.
forgot to launch my the measurement
So we will start to be able to pot shot each other at about 30 inches. See, this
here.
just to kind of give you an idea of. So roughly
Mm-hmm.
about like this is where we're trying to get to.
Sure.
All right.
Can you show me the firing arcs where actually
Yes.
Minnesota can fire?
Let's see. I hope they're on. I hope it's on this helper thing. If it's not, then oh great. All right. Let me make a quick image of that for you because
Sure.
we kind
Next
of really
time I
need that.
can make some
Yeah.
custom thing for us.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this all in one shot. It's gonna be hard to get it all in one. Okay, hopefully that's it. Excuse me, David Manley, for shotting right from your thing, but whatever. We just need to play. All right. All right. Let's try to boom, boom, boom. Should have had this ready. Of course, I didn't. I thought the support document had it in it. I think there's a separate support document that does have it. Arcs.
Okay, but okay.
Just give me 1 sec. I got it. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Let's bring it in for ease of play. Mm-hmm. Why is that? Oh, here we go. Okay, here is the arcs right there.
Sorry, I'm
You might need
checking
to. You might need
measurement
to alt
tool.
over it.
Okay,
All right.
thanks. So the port. Okay, so the port is measured from the base
Yeah.
edges, not from the
Yep.
center of the
And the
base.
difference,
Okay.
if you look at the top two images there, you'll see the difference between a port and a port pivot, right? I think you had
Yeah, I see.
one weapon. I think you had one weapon on the Minnesota that was a pivot one. Okay.
I think I have two, but one is for pivot.
You have
Yeah,
three
it's
of them,
port
but
pivot
one of
and
them's pivot.
starboard pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a 10-inch smoothbore. So what's the range on that? 10-inch smoothbore. You got up to 30. And then
Yeah,
so
something
she
like
can
about
fire
25.
what about like that up to 30?
Well, up to 20, I have 50-50 chance of hitting.
Like so about like so just kind of as I get within this. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right. So that was you moving. Let me go ahead and fast move these guys. Not doing too much fancy. We just got to get in on you, at least for now. These guys were at 8. I think I will slow down at some point here. Okay. Okay, so that's that turn. Really don't have any repairs, don't have any firing, but let's just check real quick. How far are we? Okay, we are getting a little. Okay, hold on. Okay, I can fire on the Minnesota, and she has no armor. Alright, so just for giggles, I'm going to fire on the Minnesota. And yes, this is cruel and unusual to fire on the grounded ship, but hey, guess what? Here it comes. Alright, so we're going to do. He's got two 12-pound
And
howitzers.
what's C? Because you have forward C, port C, S, C, casemate?
Yes, those are casemate. Yep.
Okay,
That's correct.
casement.
And then those are two port, two starboard, pivot,
So you
6 inch.
basically
So
have Minnesota in
maybe a
your
9 inch smooth bores.
forward casement.
I think at best I got you at with my 9 inch. Um, let's see the 7 inch rifles.
Yeah, port. I'm not sure if it's in port.
Oh, the rifle. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the 7 inch rifles are pretty. Yeah, but I don't have you on casemate arc. So let's see, port or
No,
starboard.
you have me in forward
Oh, that's right.
casemate
There are.
arc for 7 inches.
I didn't realize there was a
You have
forward
one. You
casemate.
have one forward, so you can attack me with one gun. You have aimed
All
forward the
right, so let me
7 inch
try. I'm gonna
right
fire.
from what I see, and that is all.
All right, I'm gonna fire a forward casemate 7 inch rifle. Boom. Let's see. What
And
is it?
how do you? Are there any modifiers? Because I believe you. So 7 inch casemate
Only
for
if.
28 inches, so you're up to 30.
Okay, so what I do is I do a -1. We'll use these special optional gunnery modifiers. All right. So the gun is a casemate, and what happens is you have to move your guns in order to fire more often than not. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
what he baked into this is that especially for the Confederate gunboats, the ironclad ones, they had to move their weaponry, or they at least had to adjust it pretty considerably, and or they had to adjust their attitude towards you in order to fire. So they give you they give you pretty much if you're firing from a casemate a -1. So I got a -1 going
Oh
into it.
no, just for firing from casemate.
Correct. And that's again
Okay.
that's simulating having to move the weapon, having to adjust the weapon because it's not a turreted weapon. It's a movable. It's basically a broadside, right? And you're just moving it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, sure.
so 7 inch. How far are we?
7 inch up to 30. From what I see, you
I'm
have
at
base
27.
6 plus to roll and
Okay.
two. Oh, so penetration is irrelevant at this point, right? If they have no.
All right. So I'm going to use the dice
Uh,
roller just to show you how to use it. I'm going to pop.
so you have one gun, right?
Yep. I only rolled a 1, so I did not hit you.
No.
Okay.
What modifiers are going into play? Are there any modifiers? There are any modifiers, or you just roll?
There's no range. It's already built into the range
Oh, it's
modification is
all
already
built
built
in,
into
so
to
that
the
is no modifiers for like ship aspect or
Yeah, there
speed
is.
or well speed.
There's crew quality. There's also
Okay.
target very large. You're not target large. You're not target low freeboard vessel. You're gonna have if I'm firing on on
Yeah,
monitor, I
this
would
is
get a -1.
monitor.
All right.
Right.
Target small. We are medium size, I believe. Let's check our sizes. What size class are we? We're all
Size,
mediums.
class,
Although
everything.
The
Yeah.
Beaufort is very small, so we do need to keep that
Okay.
into. So this ship here is small, though it doesn't really not depicted that way in the model. Sorry.
Yeah,
All right.
I see this. It isn't. Okay.
So what else was I able to fire? Let's just make sure I didn't forget
From what
anything.
I see, nothing.
Well,
Um,
the yes, you are correct. You are
you
correct.
have
You are correct. You are
because you
correct.
have port pivots, port.
Yep.
Oh no, wait.
No.
Beaufort. One forward P, one 12 pounder, but 12 pounder probably won't be in range because it is
Yeah.
FP. FP is forward
Forward
pivot,
pivot. Yeah, you're right. So Beaufort.
but 12
Let's.
pounder. Wait, this is rifle. 12
You're
pounder
right.
is just 12 pounder smooth bore.
Yeah, he can't. He's
Uh,
only got 15-inch range on that.
yeah, I guess so.
Oh well.
Okay, so
Can't
I
fire
see
it.
this model don't depict him very well from what I
Eh.
see from statistics,
Yeah.
right?
Whatever. It's
It
my
seems
Confederate
like
deception at play. Okay.
yes,
All right. I think we
right.
are on the next turn, unless you can fire your turret.
Nah, well, it's turreted, so I
You can
guess I
fire
can fire
anywhere.
everywhere,
Yeah, but you're
and
not
I
quite.
believe
You're not quite
But
in
both are.
range.
Oh, it's all in the same. They are on in the same bracket, right? Oh yeah, so I can. It's above 30, so no.
I don't think so. I think next turn you will.
No, 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 because I
Did you change your speed
my
at all,
range.
or did you stay three?
No, I stayed at 3 knots.
Okay,
Where do
so
you usually mark your speed on some scrap paper or
I
something like that?
would right click on yourself and put current
Ah,
speed.
okay.
Let's do that. If you don't mind
Yeah.
doing that, just right click on there and
No, no, that be probably the best. 4 knots.
speed is
Good.
6 knots for
Okay.
her. I think these guys are at 8.
Yeah, I need to play other games of this guy because these are fun games. The game I
They're very
read
fun. Yeah.
now I remember. I believe it is him because the rule set looks very similar. Is the game about fights on the
Pre-dread.
Mississippi River, I
Oh
believe.
yeah, he he's got a couple different rule sets.
This was very interesting because this is rarely covered aspect of this war, and it
What
was
I
very fun to
what I
fight on the
liked
river with the gunboat.
what I liked about how he handled this is it's also capable of doing like Peru and Chile, so Latin American navies and stuff like that. So he didn't just do it for American Civil War, and there's different.
Yeah, I know because
Yeah.
I've seen he also made game of small vessels during World War II, which looks
Yep, that's a good one
very
too.
interesting.
He's got a lot of experience, and he's able to compress the rules into a very playable rule set.
I would like to compare this to command the small vessel one. I can't remember the name.
Okay, so let's
Be-
do
Uh,
initiative on the next turn. So I rolled a 10.
and compare it to Commander C.
You
I
rolled an
have
8.
8
Okay, so
this time. So
you move
and
first.
no, I decide who move, right? Oh
No,
no,
I
you roll
won.
10. Okay, you roll 10. Sorry, I thought you saw
You move
something
one,
else.
and then we alternate.
Okay, so
So what
I
turn? What
will move.
turn? Let's
So
keep
the
a.
so the
I'm gonna
mhm.
keep a D10 of the turn because I think we're
Yeah,
on
of the turn
turn
number, sure.
4. I think we're on, right. We're
I
on.
need to make one dice later.
I think we're on turn
Okay,
4.
so the question, my aspect is irrelevant to you for any modifiers.
Correct. I get a
When it's
modifier. I get a -1 just because you're
yeah,
a
I'm
freeboard.
very low above the water and I
Right.
have very low silhouette. But if I'm pro,
But what you're
if I'm
gonna
showing you my broadside or front, does not matter if you hit me
there is one
when you're
there
shooting.
is okay. So I
Hmm.
do want to call out that there is one rule that I'm
Hmm.
going to not use, and I'm going to show you
Okay.
why. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to during this, and it's the only rule I don't like, and I usually house rule it out. It's hit location, and you'll understand
Hmm.
why. You'll understand why when I do it for the monitor, and because the way it's baked right now is if I hit if I hit the monitor, right?
Right.
There's a location a hit location chart, and I'll show you here in a minute. That if I rolled I think it's like between a 4 and a 7 on a D10, I take one of your weapons out if
Okay.
yeah, and it's a little bit of an over aggressive turret hit for just the fact that you're primarily exposing your turret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
But
should be lower
it's
for monitor
I'll
probably.
show you
Looks
it.
like that.
We'll when I fire on you, I'll show you the difference between what would happen with the rule and without it
Okay.
because
So
it's
I moved monitor and I'm not changing speed.
okay. So now I'm going to
And I
start to get a
moved
little.
just 3 inches forward.
Let me check Beaufort's turn. We're all turn class is very small for this guy. This guy can turn on a dime. She can turn on a dime. So let me just put that out there. If she's turning this way on the very small, she can turn very quickly.
One quick question. Which arc diagram we use to check what armor we hit? What armor location is hit? For what starboard? Which one of them is the
Give me
diagram for that?
give me
Or
one
there is
second.
separate diagram? Oh, okay, you are mid move. Sorry.
Okay, so she turns on a dime almost. She's on this very small.
Yeah, I guess
So here
so.
she is. Here you would normally move another one now, but you don't have one. So I'm gonna
Yeah, but I
move
don't have one.
the. I don't know if I want to turn yet.
And what is, because S is screw, SW is what?
A side wheel.
The speed. Oh, side wheel. Okay.
And that comes into play with certain rules. We'll show you here.
Yeah, I know because you can turn in place. I believe I remember them from the rule set for the river combat.
Okay, so
Well, there were rear paddle wheels and side
okay,
wheels.
so I think I'm gonna go at least 3 inches forward before I turn. So I'm going 3 forward, and then I'm gonna. I don't want to get too fancy. That's another thing. Don't get too fancy until you're close in. But
I
I
will
do need
do
to start
proper.
exper.
I will do proper
I'll go 1 more inch and
uh,
then turn a little bit.
proper template for you.
I think he's about right here. He's gonna go 8 forward, just to
I will
keep.
do proper template of this for you.
Yeah, that's
Like
yeah, but you'd have to cut it.
for
You'd have to cut out each one, right? Because you'd have to have a different turn for each one of these. That's kind of how I did.
no, no, I don't need to really. I already thought about that.
You mean just do
I
that,
can make one. I can make the similar
yeah, right? Just the
as the
cone,
template I did. No, not really. I can do the same as here, just 1/4 of a circle, but I will
right?
make handle that you can only
You could turn
hold it.
pivot on the turn. Yeah, okay. All
No,
right, so
it will be as the template I make for download the battleship, that you will be able to put ships on it. It will only have small handle to pick it up, and rest will be transparent to models, so we can move model around
all right, so some
inside it.
what I'll call out is as we start moving over here, just be careful of the shoal
Yes,
area.
this is Shaul. Oh yeah,
And these are
I'm
obstacles.
still
She's an
aware of it.
obstacle. We're getting into the meat of
Yeah,
things here. We are now.
yeah.
Let's check. Let's now hold on.
Basically, what is our objective? Sink each other, right?
Absolutely.
Or what are the victory conditions?
Make
Just
fun of each other as we do it.
okay,
Uh,
okay. Because I wondered when you
well,
will
first of all, okay, let me just say
swim
yes,
into
absolutely.
Minnesota's
You
ark,
want
and
to.
why would you do that
You want.
if you can avoid it?
Well, because I'm an idiot,
Yes,
first of all. But
I want it very much.
so we'll see. He's got armor.
Sure,
Beaufort's got some armor, but
go for
yeah,
it.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know you're capable yet. You haven't fired yet, right? So we're role playing
Yeah,
the fact,
okay.
and we're role playing that I'm an
We're
idiot
playing
too.
it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. You have armor.
So
No, from what I see, Beaufort has no armor.
you are correct, sir. That's not going to be good. All right. So we'll see. I forgot about that.
But it's very small, so it should be hard to hit,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Correct. Correct. All right. So let's go one at a time here. I go first, having initiative. I pick one to fire. Oh, the choices. I don't have that many choices, right? I only have a
You
front
on
casemate.
you always fire first when you have initiative, or you
Correct.
also decide who fire first.
You fire first. Yeah, you pick one.
Because the effects are simultaneous, in or if you sink my ship before it fires,
Correct.
then
Correct.
okay,
It's immediate.
that
Yeah, it's not sound.
it's
It's
immediate
immediate. Yeah.
effect. Okay.
All right. So again, ammo is not really a question here. It probably would be in
Uh,
reality. All right. So I'm
I'm
about
not
the
sure.
same on front
Yeah,
casemate
it's the
pivot.
same bracket. The
Are
brackets
they
are.
both in front casemate pivot? I think they are.
I think they are. There should be.
I
Try.
I think I'm gonna
It's hard
try
to
for.
tell.
I'm gonna try for the
I will
monitor.
make. Okay, I will make the template for it also, I guess.
Let's see, monitor.
I think you are in. Oh wait, this grayed grayed out area on the template,
I need
on
to
the
get a 9 or
diagram.
better though.
This is overlapping, right? I'm not sure.
So I'm gonna
Or
fire
is it?
two of them. So watch this. I'm gonna fire two 11 inch. Oh wait, I'm doing it. I'm doing it in reverse. Sorry, I only have. only have the
Wait, you have,
one
because
seven
you
inch
have
rifle.
one front port or starboard, I believe you need to move it
I
between.
need
This is
a
when they are divided by slash, it is that they can fire in any of these arcs, correct?
correct. No, 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 no.
No.
I I know what you're saying, but no, you can't move it
Oh
beyond.
no, sorry. It's one per each, right? It's one
Correct.
per each arc.
It's one forward.
Okay.
Yes, he can fire in any of those three. I can fire that 7 inch rifle in the forward, port, or starboard casemate. I can fire the other one in the aft, port, or starboard casemate. Do you understand?
Oh, so
Yeah. But in the
oh,
case,
okay. So it's one gun that you uses okay because
oh yeah,
lower
you're
IC
right. You're
three
actually
P.
right. You are correct. I can fire I can fire both of my 6 inch rifles in the port or the starboard. That's why it has a -1 on the gunnery chart because you're
Yeah,
moving the
because
guns.
you need to switch the gun
Right.
between the
And realize that these
casemate
are
openings.
right.
That's what I thought about.
They're
Yeah.
3-minute turns too, by the way, just kind of keeping in mind. All right.
Okay.
All right. And they're also factoring the fact that you can fire certain things multiple times, but it's already factored into the gunnery. So within that
Okay.
3 minutes. So in other words, if
So
something
we have
was
one. Yeah.
all right,
So we have one
so
7-inch gun that you can fire in one
right,
of these.
and let's see what I get. I got a 9, which definitely hits, but with a 7 inch at that range, it's not going to penetrate. So at this point, let me show you those hit location rules of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Hit location table. If you go to the tablet and
Yeah,
move
looking
move yourself to
looking
the hit
for
location
it.
table.
Oh, okay, I see it.
All right, so
Hit
now
location table.
now I
Right.
roll a d10, and
Mm-hmm.
if I okay, so I definitely didn't penetrate. So no matter what, I'm either gonna give
So
you
yeah,
hold.
some I see some of the critical hits don't occur if you didn't penetrate it, the ship, right?
Right, but it's just overly. I feel like it's overly aggressive for
For
taking
the
out
for
weapons.
monitors.
Yeah,
Although it is very low chance of a hit of a turret. It's one although 1 in 10 is not
it's
that
not
high.
that. No, look. So no, no, it's
ten
a it's a
percent is 10%
it's
is not
more
that
than
high, but
that.
it's also
It's more
not
than
that
that.
low.
It's between
More
four
than
and
that.
nine. Between 4 and 9.
Um. Oh, sorry. Other. Oh, okay. I seen.
But I
Oh,
can't do it.
monitors.
But I
Oh, okay. Okay. I looked at other ships because I thought
yeah, yeah,
didn't
yeah.
notice monitors.
But
Yeah.
here's the
Then
thing. Here's the thing.
yeah,
I
it's too
can't
high.
penetrate. I can't penetrate you though right now. I only have
Yeah.
I only have 2 inches of penetration value at this range, right? So
I guess because then okay notation if 80 is exceeded, I guess it's armor
right. So here, let me
something.
roll my. I'm gonna roll my
Oh,
my hit location. This is what I would get. So here I would just get a
cool.
normal hit, which wouldn't penetrate. So I don't do the DR because I don't penetrate, and I don't.
Okay.
So I don't do a critical hit either. If I rolled a 10, I would have caused a critical hit, right?
Okay. So you rolled two, so you hit me hull hit.
Just a normal hit.
And
It's a normal hit,
so it's normal hit. Okay,
right?
reduces speed by DR. Okay, so I just received the how much
Reduce the
damage
structural
here?
points by DR, by the way. So, but I can't give you the DR because I don't penetrate. So,
Oh, you give me no DR.
right, exactly.
Or-
Right. Let's look at that again. You want to
Ah,
explain that again? All right. So then a 7 inch.
no,
So I'm
okay, but
looking at the gunnery table, right?
yeah, 7-inch rifle. There is DR over
Or 6, but I
three
have
slash
to.
six.
But I have to meet. I have to meet your armor value to do that, or beat it.
Ah,
I need to
okay.
meet or beat it.
And you have we were at 30, right?
Correct.
So two. Okay, so the only thing you can really count on now is giving me a critical hit,
Critical. Yep.
right?
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's worth doing.
Okay. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
And
Okay.
keep this range in mind because if you just want to take okay, so just a strategy to this game is to stay at a pot shot distance and just keep on firing until until you find a crease, right? Because
Okay.
the critical hits are good. You could take a, I could, if I stay, again, I'm not going to play this strategically, really. I'm going to try to get in and just, we're trying to look at the rules here, right? We're trying to see
Right.
how getting closer changes the penetration and critical chances and shit.
Okay.
So if I was to play this like the jackass I would be in at a
Mm-hmm.
convention or otherwise, then I would then I would probably just circle this guy and try to crit hit you right to death. Which is kind of
I
like
will.
if you think of like Russo Japanese, that's kind of what some of it did. They would sit back and do
Yeah.
high rate of fire with medium caliber until so they just pummel until
Yeah.
you get through the crease, right?
Right.
That's the best way to do it because then you're not putting yourself in danger of getting penetrated. So, all right,
Yeah,
but
you're
we're gonna
right.
play it completely horribly.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So now I can shoot with
You're gonna
one of
do.
my picks.
I assume you're gonna.
Probably Minnesota.
All right, let's
And
take a look.
yeah, okay. Everyone are in the same range bracket. So yeah, I guess Buford
I mean,
will be.
I think technically you could fire. I mean, just from a administrative sense, I would think you would probably do a certain battery at a certain ship. I mean, I think you can take.
Oh, right. Because how it works is just if I have
You
all the
know what?
guns
Let me
in
check the
my
rules on that.
battery need to
Let
yeah
me check the
need to
rules on
fire
that
at
because I
one
don't.
target.
I actually don't know the answer to that. I
Sure.
hold on.
Uh, because yes, there are guns grouped by caliber, but by bore size. But yeah,
Each gun
uh,
may fire once. Damaged gun may be fired at any
that
target. Hold on, here it is. Guns may be
okay.
fired at any target that is in the gun's arc of fire and where there is a clear line of fire.
So I can just split them if
You
I
can
want
do
to.
it as much as you want. I mean, just for sanity's sake, you might want to just do a battery's worth of a certain caliber at one. And I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
this
So I have. Wait, I have 2-inch smooth bores that are port. Yeah, I need to check how it works, but two on port.
you have two 10-inch smooth bores. Who do you want to fire those at? Let's do it like that.
Uh,
Let's do it to the fact that you probably have a commodore or whoever. You probably have a lieutenant that's in command of each of these batteries, right? So that battery
right.
is probably going to target one ship. So who are you going to fire the two 10-inch smooth bores at? Probably
Let's go for it.
Virginia,
It's irrelevant. I can fire at Virginia, but it won't penetrate. But
right?
okay,
But you
yeah.
might get crits,
But I
and that's a
might get
crit. That's a
crits.
crit roll per gun. By the
Hit
way,
per hit.
each one of those guns could each one of those shells could cause us
Yes.
individuals.
I need to check because I'm not sure about this arc separation thing because I have two PP/SP, so port. So I can switch them between port and starboard, I believe, right? If I want to, I guess. Port pivot and starboard pivot. So yeah, so both of them will be fired to port. What's port
I'm
pivot? So
sorry, port pivot just gives you a slightly better arc on the the port side. It
okay,
basically
so
gives you
but
a.
okay, I
You
was
see the
wondering
difference?
if these guns. I was more wondering if both of these guns are like
Let me see if there's a better description in the rules.
together. If they are together, and they here it is relevant because both of them will be fired to port for obvious reasons.
Hmm.
But if you can, if it is one like turret or one battery, if it is written like that, if I can, uh, well, I guess not. I'm not sure.
That's weird. The way that they
Mm,
describe the arcs is a little odd there, but that image, just
yeah,
go
I
by the
need to read
image.
it. But I get okay. I guess it's like
What are you
the
questioning? Which one are you trying to hit?
no because this is two guns. If both of these 10-inch smooth bores are they are like on separate mounts or one turret or one
Individual.
mount
Treat them as
individual.
individual.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Unless it says it's
So
turreted, they're
that makes
individuals.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and if there are turreted, like on monitor, they need to fire at the same target, I guess. Okay, never mind. So before 3, so I need to...
You know what? That's a good question, though. I don't think that that's a turret. I think you only combine them if it's a turret. So like
No, I
first,
guess,
so
yeah.
the monitor has to fire both at
Yeah,
the same target. I mean,
irrelevant for now. I
yeah.
will check it later.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so I roll 2. How this dice roller worked? Oh,
Oh,
okay, I
there
remember.
you go. So what'd you get there?
So
You got a
3 and
3 and a
6,
6.
so miss.
Probably missed.
Now, from what I've seen, it's 9 plus to hit, so
Okay, all right, that's a miss. What's your
so that's a
next?
miss.
What's your next grouping?
I think I would put Buford out of action, if possible. So I would fire on him with my... What's my next? Largest gun size. So I
You
have
have
seven 8-inch
smoothbore.
smooth bores. I wonder if I even have
Do
them
you have range
in
on that? 25 inch up to
7.
25
It's
is
8. What
9
I said,
plus. What's the range?
8-inch. The range is 23, I believe.
Yeah, so you're within the 25
Something about
range.
23. So I have. Oh wait, I I looked at the wrong. So I had. Oh, sorry. Still miss, but I had 7
7
plus
plus on it,
on.
and you didn't get it, I don't think.
Because
I think you
I
rolled a 3 and
checked
a
the
6.
wrong range bracket, so I had 7 plus,
Well,
but
let's think
yeah.
about that. Was there any other modifier? Let's go look at that. I was a very small, remember? So I'm a neg 2.
Ah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, forgot about that.
Forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
very small is how much?
a neg 2.
Uh,
And then a negative 2 on the roll.
okay, so they would hit him on 9
Nines,
plus,
basically, yeah.
basically. So this was not okay.
So
So my
those
8
splashes
inches
in the.
will fire at Virginia then,
Okay,
because
that's
there is
fine.
no other way I will hit it, and it is 9 plus
Correct.
7 guns, so 7 dice, right?
And I think let's check its size. I think it's just a medium. Yeah, it's medium class. So, yep.
Okay,
How many did you? 7?
7.
Oh crap! All right. So
So
hold
I
on.
see 1 hit, 2 hits,
2 hits.
2 hits,
Or this
right?
one too.
Again,
How many? What did you get? A 9 plus? You have to get 9
9
plus.
plus,
Okay, so you got
so
two
this
hits. All right.
2
So now
hits.
do your hit location.
I
So
will reroll that, just the dice that hit. I will reload them,
okay.
reroll them.
4
4
and a
and 4.
4. So let's go look at that hit location.
It's weapon. No, sorry, you are a broadside ship,
Correct.
so it is just half
Well,
hit,
it's a
so nothing.
yeah. Yeah, so it's just a
So
regular.
my
It's just a
die, and
regular. It's just a regular hit. But you still. Okay, no, you just did that. So did you
no, I
penetrate?
just did it.
You probably
No, I
didn't
have
penetrate.
penetration of 2,
Yeah, that's definitely not going to get through the front. It's
so
one armor.
not going to get through. What's
Let's take a
my
look at that.
third option? 9 inch.
Life.
Oh, there are
Do
9
you have
inch
a
smooth bores.
howitzer by any chance?
No,
You don't.
just regular smooth bore
Okay, so I
guns.
think with a howitzer, one thing to call out with a howitzer is that at a certain range, you can actually arc it down onto the deck.
Arc down on the deck.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, and it
I
takes the
wonder what
but it's a
chance to hit was of it. Probably not
let me
good.
see. Let me see who has any. I don't know if I think I might have one on the Virginia. Hold on. Yeah, I have a howitzer. I have two 12-pounder howitzers on Virginia, which but 12-pound howitzers aren't really that. Hold on a second. Smoothbores. Is the
Okay,
smoothbore?
because I still have
Okay, this is a horribly stupid.
I still have some 9-inch guns from what I see. I have 12 9-inch guns.
Yes.
that actually I also will fire at Virginia, and I have 7+ chance to hit with them. Mm,
Correct.
hmm. Yeah, she has nice,
Yeah, it's got a
very nice
got
broadside.
broadside. Let's see what we got here. So what do you need again?
Uh,
Sevens or betters?
7+.
All
So
right. So
one,
one,
two,
two,
three,
three,
four.
four. If you want
So
to
I
re-roll
will,
those. Oh, you got one crit. Okay, so you got one crit here,
and that's all. Okay. So
and
how I
okay.
apply crit? Where
It
is there a table?
should be a table on that helper.
Mm, see the hit location section
It
or
should be way
how
at the
this
bottom. Is
affect.
it not there?
Hit location. Gonna modifiers there.
Darn it.
You okay? Critical hit table is
Should be at the bottom.
at the end. It's at the end of
Okay, so roll a
the
d20.
file. Okay. Where's my d20?
What'd you get?
2, and
Okay,
2
that's
is
a hull hit below the waterline. Apply one flood marker. So you gave me one flood marker. Give me 1 second. I got a flood marker. Give me 1 second. I had a flood marker somewhere here.
anything.
So you
Maybe
got one
take
critical on her.
blue. You have markers for it, or just you want to make blue go marker? Oh, not that. Okay,
So these are flood markers, and then this is just fire markers.
fire marker. Okay,
Okay, so
that's
you gave me one
so on Virginia,
flood
and
marker.
that's all Virginia can fire.
You mean Minnesota? You're done with Minnesota?
Yeah, I'm in Minnesota. Right,
All right.
right.
All right, so she already fired. You.
You only have Buford, which is out of range, I believe. So Patrick
Yes,
Henry.
with what it has. Hold on. 12-pound smoothbore. Yes, you're right. And then Patrick Henry, who's got a 6-inch smoothbores. Ford EFE. What the heck does the FE look like?
Mm,
Oh,
see,
it's like
like
180 arc. That's interesting.
extended FE. What is FE? Okay,
All right, so
180 forward.
I
Okay,
got one forward. Yeah, pretty much that's
and
it.
the
That's it, really.
that's with diagrams. So I believe this is the dead zone on the port and starboard side of the long edge of the base. That's interesting
I don't
way.
understand why. I don't understand why the inch. We don't have a 6-inch smoothbore on the gunnery table.
There must be 6-inch smooth bores.
I'm assuming that I
There.
just used the 36 pounder.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Wait,
So what's the
how?
range?
What? That's weird. That's very weird.
Okay, so I only have it on the Minnesota, so let's just
Or
roll.
either 30 or 20. I don't know how pounders go into that. If
Yeah,
it's
that's a
30
little weird.
pounder,
I think.
let's do 30 pounder. Don't be. Oh wait, let me check
Alright,
one thing
so what do
very
I get? I
quickly.
rolled a 7, which probably might hit. Yes, it does. I do hit with a. It's going to be a 1 or a 2. It's got a 1-inch penetration, so it's better than it. So it's 2. So you take 2 damage on Minnesota. But let's do the hit location,
Yeah, we'll need to check this
which gives me a 2, which is just
6-inch
normal.
smooth bore war
So
by
Minnesota
then.
took 2 DR, but it's got plenty of.
Okay, so I
Minnesota's
mark it
got.
here. Yeah,
Minnesota's got
what's the
151 SP.
yeah, right.
So just
This
mark it
is
on
what
here. I'll mark it
oh
on here. 2
SP.
DR out of
No, I
150.
mark it here on the come on. So it's called SP, right? SP is
Yes,
for what?
structural points.
For okay.
Let me check the scenario. I just want to see what state she's in. Otherwise, I think
Okay.
It's a good
Alright,
ship. It's a
yeah.
solid ship. I mean, they weren't
Yes.
they 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 weren't something to laugh at. I mean, they definitely got hit, and they would probably be taken out at range. But they can still put they can give a good broadside.
I see
Minnesota.
that Buford has very not representing model because it has five, and the
Oh,
ship
hold
has
on.
five structural powers. Yes,
Okay, hold on, hold on,
check
hold on.
if it
All
is
right,
damaged
here's
by
yeah, it
prior
is. Hold
battle
on.
something,
The
right?
Minnesota has
Because
been heavily damaged during the action of the 8th. Reduce her SP and BP to 20 and delete 50% of her guns on port side. I wish it's all
okay.
right. It's all right. So I took 2 out of 20 then. All right, let's just make
So
a
I
mark of that.
have 18. Okay,
Yeah, go ahead and just
18 left, and I only have half my guns,
here.
right?
I'll mark it.
They don't
18
then don't
SP.
say if they are rounded up or down. It only
Round it
matters
up.
for
Round it up's fine.
rounded up.
All right.
Okay,
So
it only
well,
matters for 8
yeah,
inch.
exactly. All right.
Is that okay?
So, would you have caused the flood? Yeah, whatever. You got it. All right.
Yeah.
So, let's see. That's everybody, right? Everybody is fired. Is that correct?
Yep. Unless you can fire from. Oh no, you just fired from Patrick Henry.
Correct.
So yeah, it's all.
All right. So,
So
roll initiative
no,
next.
sorry, monitor didn't fire yet,
I don't. I guess not.
I believe. No, because you first fired with Virginia, then I fired Minnesota, then you fired Patrick
Yep,
Henry,
that's
and
you.
now is monitor.
Yep.
Chance to shine. Well, I guess I will fire on Virginia. Because why not? What do I have?
You
11
got
inch
two 11-inch
smooth
smoothbores.
ball.
Yeah.
They fit on 7, 7 or 9, right? Oh, it's pretty.
Just go to the
28
base. Just go to the
inches.
base.
28 inches, so 30. 11, so 9 plus.
What'd you get?
And that's a hit.
I got one hit. Yep. And then re-roll that one to see if it's a.
And 8.
That would be a weapon hit, right? Hold on.
I need to check.
Let's use the rules, right? Again, this is gonna go. This is gonna go both ways. This is where I wanted to show you is that
Yes,
this
you are
would.
a broadside ship,
Okay,
so
so
8
here's.
is weapon, turret hit, lose 1 gun from engaged
But
side.
what
If
about
80,
is it equaled
prob-
or exceeded?
I believe it's not,
Not.
unfortunately.
All right, so maybe
It's
it's
11 inch, yeah, 2.
yeah,
Because you have 5,
correct,
5 armor everywhere,
correct.
so no
So that also means that it doesn't do a normal
damage.
hit. Yeah, and it wouldn't have anyway,
Well,
right?
it wouldn't.
Right.
Again,
It's a little weird. That rule
yeah,
is a little weird. What
yes,
they should do is, and I think I want to modify it, is that it should just be a larger crit range. So
probably.
what I'm thinking of is that it should be like 9 to 10 as a crit, and then just take a better look at the crit hit and make sure that there's enough weapon hits there because it just it just
Yeah,
doesn't make sense to me that you could take out like especially for the monitor. But you'll see when I hit you here. All right,
tak.
all right.
No,
So that's it,
yes,
right?
exactly.
All right. So initiative for next round.
Okay, sorry. Tak, wrong dice.
Rolled poorly this time. All right. So
8.
this is going to start playing.
Alright.
So this is going to start playing into effect. So you have control, right? You have initiative control. So you declare which side goes first.
And I can
Okay. You can
move
also
monitor.
last no matter
Yeah,
what.
I would like. I can hold monitor to the
End. Yeah.
to, to the end. So move first.
I will move
Oh
first.
wait, no, wait, because we have initiative, and I believe you need to. Now you need to roll for the flooding, or
Yes,
those.
I do. Yes, I do.
And
Yes.
how flooding works, because the
Um,
ship. Ship takes damage from flooding and attempt to stop flooding. So you get damage from flooding before. You
Yes.
roll for repair. Okay.
Roll a d6.
You roll or I roll
You
or
can roll it.
whatever.
I don't care.
Oh, I roll for your damage. Okay.
No, first flooding.
4.
Okay, so you cause four buoyancy points. All right, so hold on. So what is my original buoyancy point? BP's is 86. So you took 4, so I'm at 82 of 86 BP. Okay. So that's immediate. Now you rolled a 4. If you had rolled a 6, you would have actually
Mm-hmm.
continued to roll. So it's an exploding
Okay.
it's exploding d6, which is
Okay.
very interesting. Now I do get to try to defeat it with a d10 6 or better. So let me roll this. I repaired it. Okay.
Okay.
Now if I didn't, then it would stay there, and
Okay.
then
No, right.
yeah, etc. So that's
And it
I really
will
like this
continue.
system. All right, it's very simple, but I like that exploding factor.
Yes.
All right, so
So
that's all
now
that.
I decide who move, and I decide that you will move
Okay.
everyone, and I will hold my monitor to the left.
Okay, so this guy. Okay, I didn't declare he changed speed. I think I'm gonna declare him to go to 4 knots at the end of this, but I gotta go my 8 knots. Okay, I'm turning my on a dime turn with this dude, so he's gotta go about 8 here. He's gonna slow down. He's making a mistake here. Yes. Okay, move one ship. You can declare it to be that one if you want. That's fine. You can like declare it as
Yeah.
that, and then you can just
Yeah. I
hold that,
declare.
and you're
I
gonna
will declare
hold this one to the end.
Minnesota and hold because I need to declare which one is hold it till the end or just at any point I can if I have one ship left I can say you move everyone and
Shoot. Hold on a
this
second.
one stays.
Give me one second.
Or do I need to declare monitor to be holded at the beginning
Right.
of the move, at the beginning of the phase,
Just give me
or
one
not?
second. Let me turn this.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
All right. So that's that, and then no, he can't go that quickly. So about like that.
Yeah, I make. Sorry. I will make proper template for
Okay.
next time. It won't. It
All
won't
right.
take long.
Now, what turn radius do I have on her? Patrick Henry has a medium turn class too, so he can only do that. He's still at 8 as well. So he's still kind of encumbered by that. So I'm gonna go 4, roughly 4, and then I'm gonna start my turn. No, I don't want to do that. Go another 2. It's about like that. It's about right. Okay. All my guys are moved, so you should be able to move monitor.
Yep. So I would, yeah, what I actually would do, I don't really need to expose my broadside to you, but then again, I won't change speed, and I will turn to starboard, I guess.
So the one
Well,
thing about so
to
the one thing
port, to
about
port.
so the one thing about turning is you do at least need to do like the inch worth. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's
you
that's
need to move forward at least an inch too. I guess I can turn this much.
that
That
seems
much?
about right. That seems about right.
Okay, let's stay
And
like
you're
this
still at three
for now.
knots.
I am still at 3 knots
Okay,
and
so
I'm
this
not
guy. Let
declaring
me
any
change this.
change.
This guy changed to 4.
Yes.
This guy changed to. I'm gonna change him back to 4. I'm gonna keep her 6 knots. Okay. All right. So now things get interesting.
So still now I fire first because I
Correct. You have the
won
initiative, and
initiative.
right now we are on turn 5.
Something like that, I believe.
I did up it last for this turn, so hopefully it's accurate. Because at the 10th turn,
Mm,
she can roll to unground.
okay. What I had 10-inch, 8-inch, and 9-inch.
Are you gonna fire this
Yeah,
guy?
let's go with what were what were the brackets? Brackets were in 5 inches, so up to
I
15.
think you're at the 20. You're at
Well,
the
up to
20.
20. And Patrick Henry is at 15.3. Okay, let's say he's at above 15. I won't be fighting over this. Over 2/10
Mm-hmm.
of an inch. Normally you measure distance from center of the base to center of the base,
That's I do center of the base to closest base.
because
You gotta
depending
watch
on
out.
this,
You
I
gotta
have either
set it
15
to
or
set it to free. Set your line unit to free. On the left side, hit line and do free. Yeah, there you go. So just do it from like the 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 appropriate arc center to the nearest portion of the base is what I usually do.
okay. Wait,
Actually, I can do
what?
it. I can do it for
In
you.
my line, what should I set?
Which arc are you using? You're using a port
Port,
arc.
port.
All right, so I would go from your middle
Yes,
edge to the closest point.
port, and 10 inches uses port pivot and starboard pivot.
Okay, so that would be more like that, right? To the nearest portion of the. So you're fine. Like
Oh, like that.
you're
Okay,
within
so I
15
am in
inches.
the
15 inch.
15 in the 15-inch bracket. So up to 15-inch with my 11, my 10-inch
You got two of those, right?
smooth bore.
How many of those you
No,
got?
one, because I have only half, right,
Yep, you're
of
correct.
every gun.
Correct.
So I have only one, and up to 15, the penetration. I actually. Oh wait, no, I can't equal your. I can't equal your armor with anything up to 10
Right, but you
inches.
can get crits. So
Yeah,
keep.
I know, but I wonder if I can do damage. Oh, damage is not modified by range. Okay.
Well, the damage is
Mm,
modified by range by way of the chart. The DR changes on the chart based on range. Well,
yes.
it's based
Oh,
on
right.
it's based on
Yeah, it's
your
based on
ability
if
to
I
hit him.
penetrate
It's
armor
yes,
or
and
equal
whether you
armor,
hit.
but
Right, it's factored
yeah,
into the two hit, and then it's factored into whether you
but in
meet.
this instance it doesn't matter really. So do I want to pummel Patrick Henry?
Give me
Patrick
one
Henry
moment. I
goes,
just need to let my dog out the back real quick. Hold on a second.
sure.
All right. Okay, I'm back. All right, where are we?
Okay, that's interesting because my 10-inch guns actually make less damage than my 9 and 8-inch guns, from what I see. Is that correct? Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, that's weird.
It's very weird.
That is a little weird. I don't know if it's like something.
I'm
Right.
not versed enough
I'm
in
not either. The
this.
only thing I'll agree
Uh,
with you on is
in,
that 10 inch to hit
yeah, yeah,
that 10 inch
is
penetration should be a three.
right, but
But I
damage
don't.
is. I'm not
I
versed in the gun technology to know if this is true or not. It might be. Who knows?
I got that directly from the rule
Okay.
book. Let me
So
go.
you know what?
Let me
Hmm.
check one thing. Let me check one thing because I do have a quick reference. Let's see if that matches.
Okay. Regardless, I will fire my 8-inch guns. My So if rounded
Yeah,
up 4.
that's what it shows. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's just the characteristics of those shells or something.
Maybe we need to ask someone who
Yeah,
knows better than us.
I can ask David. All right.
Okay, so let's start actually with okay, so my 10-inch smoothbore will fire at Virginia. Virginia is
Within the 15 range? No, it's in the 20
no,
range.
it is I
All right, so
it's
you need.
measured.
Let's just make sure we don't have any modifiers, which I don't think we necessarily do. Gun is casemate. No, gun is 15 inches with slow rate of fire. No,
I believe Virginia should be
she's a medium
above
size.
Virginia should be above 15 inches, depending how I measure. It's very close, but
Yeah, let's make it the 20-inch one, based on
yeah,
middle to
let's
close.
make it
Yeah,
a 20-inch one. So it's 10 at 20, so one gun at 5 plus,
correct. You got
and it's
it,
a hit.
and then re-roll it. So
2.
it's
So it's
normal,
normal
but do you
hit,
penetrate? I
so
don't think you
nothing.
do. I don't think you
No,
penetrate.
I can penetrate until there are at 10 inches or less.
Okay.
Uh, Next are 4 8-inch smoothbores.
Okay.
They will fire at Patrick Henry.
Okay.
And so it is at 5 plus, I believe, because they
Correct.
are like
Correct. And this might do some damage. We got one of them.
only one
All right,
hit.
so re-roll that. And what do you get? 8 on the hit location. Let's check that. 8 on the hit location for a other ship. It's not a broadside warship. It's an other ship.
8 is weapon, turret hit, use one gun
If
from the side.
exceeded, and it probably
Well,
does.
you don't have armor
All right.
on him, so on her.
Okay, so
So
which?
it exceeded. So you lose one. I decide which one.
I think we'll just randomly.
Hmm.
I don't. Hold on. Let me see what that says. Give me 1 second. Weapon hits. Yeah, determined randomly. If there's a choice of weapons to be lost, then each weapon lost is determined randomly.
So basically, you can on active side.
Did you equal or
So
exceed the armor?
you don't have
Yeah,
armor
alright, so you got that, and
on
then.
Patrick Henry. No.
Okay,
So yes, I
so
did.
what about the
Uh,
arc? What arc are you hitting?
I think it's port arc. Oh, it might not be
I mean,
port
you're
arc.
probably hitting the port or port pivot, or probably for
So you
anything.
only have gun on port. You have one gun port and one. Well, you only got one port and one forward E. Forward E is this 180 forward. So I believe
So one of the smooth
one of
bores,
those.
either of them.
So let's say 1, 2, 3 is the forward
Okay.
extended arc or whatever E stands for.
Yeah, you got
So
that.
yeah,
Okay.
F1 FE
So hold on.
should be taken out.
1 by FE.
Uh,
1 second. FE.
okay, no
What
problem.
is 6-inch SB taken out? Okay. All right. Cool. That's marked.
Okay, and now I have 6 9-inch smooth bores also on Patrick Henry. And 6, I
Bye bye,
said 9
Patrick.
inch. So it's 4 plus from what I see, right? Because it was for.
I think that's right. Yep.
Okay.
Wait.
If I
Okay.
have 12, that would be brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits.
Okay. Reroll those.
7.
Okay. No crits.
Okay,
No
so these
crits.
two
All
will
hull.
be, I believe, two is whole.
It's all hull.
Other ship, oh, it's 1 to 7. Okay,
Yeah.
all it's whole.
Alright, but do
I
you penetrate on
exceeded
all
your
those?
armor of nothing.
So you penetrated
So
on
it
all
is
four? All four of those shells penetrated then, right?
right. So
Okay.
5 damage each, if table is correct.
Hold
So
on, let me look at
20,
that. Alright. And how much do I have?
55.
So you did 20.
Yes, I believe so. 4 hits each, giving 5 on the air.
So 35 left, right?
Yes.
Okay. Danger, Will Robinson. Don't get anywhere near the
Okay,
Minnesota.
so
Man.
now,
This everybody always thinks that, oh wow, I got the monitor, but no, it's the Minnesota that
yes, it's
caused the most pain in the ass
Minnesota
on this.
duck.
All right.
Now your turn. I've fired everything I got.
Well, okay, so that was the first firing you did with this, right?
You're right.
Okay, so now it's mine.
So,
All right, so I will fire
anything of
on
you, then
monitor.
monitor.
Let's see where we're at. We're at the. Alright, it really depends on what I'm firing. Is he within the anything? Probably not in any of the casemates, right? Agree? You're
Only
not
forward.
only
Only for
forward.
you have
Jesus.
forward casemate, so only forward casemate, I believe. Nothing to. Because what you have other? Oh, you have port pivot, but port pivot I don't
Port
believe
pivot.
is
I still
covering
don't think
that.
would get it.
No,
I
I think only.
think only the damn 7-inch rifle. One of them. Actually,
Yeah,
two of them.
but you can fire on
Ah, only
Minnesota with
one of them.
the
That's
rest of
right.
them.
Okay, here's one of them. 4. That probably doesn't get it at that range.
Probably. What was it? It was
It's a.
below 15 or above?
It was above it. Let's look at that again.
No, even at 20 inches you hit.
Okay.
4 plus. You have
Okay.
4 plus on 20 inches. Rifle
Alright.
guns are pretty accurate.
So re-roll it. No crit. But here's the thing. You're a
Yeah, I lose
monitor.
my
You're a
gun.
monitor. No, but no, but no. I don't exceed it or
Oh
beat it.
no.
But hold on.
Weapon turret hit lose. Yeah, you
I'd
didn't
have to
exceed
exceed
it.
it.
Right.
So I don't think I did. Right.
Mm, oh wait. No, I don't
I
think
don't think
so.
so.
I have forward, start. What is it? Forward, starboard, rear? No, wait.
Yes.
Armor F rear. D is what then?
Deck.
Oh, deck.
That's
Okay.
why if you
P
have a
and
howitzer, you
T.
should use it at a range.
Right. So wait. Forward, starboard, rear, deck. No, R is rear. No, what is R? Oh, forward, sides, rear. Okay. D is
Deck.
deck. P and
Port
T. T is
and
turret
turret.
probably. Turret. And P is. What is P?
Port.
Port?
Hold on a
Okay.
second. Let me find it.
Because I thought it is forward, sides,
No, it's pilot
rear.
house. Okay, it's full. It's
Oh, pilot house.
front,
Okay.
sides, rear, deck, pilot house, turret.
Right.
There you go.
Okay. So no, you definitely didn't penetrate the turret.
Okay.
I think so.
So
So?
that's it for this
What's
guy.
your
For
what's
that,
actually
but
your
let's do the casemate on Minnesota.
hmm
So
7 it
then we're
was
gonna
7
start.
inches rifled. Okay, so you didn't you only can penetrate me you can never penetrate turret with it. You can't even match turret with it. You can only match my armor at 5 inches or less with 7-inch rifle.
Okay,
Because you have five points
okay,
of
so I'm gonna
penetration at 5
fire.
inches, so you
Yep, I'm
can
gonna.
never take my guns from monitor.
Right, but right now I'm firing my
Yeah, I know.
casemates at
At
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
All right.
So,
Um.
from what I
All
see,
right.
you
So
have one
1
6
1 7.
inch. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
I
I
look
already
at the
used the
wrong.
7. That's right. I already used the 7. All right, so
You already used
then
the 7. You have 1 6.
I can do 2
Oh, you have 2, right.
because it can go to
Two
either.
6-inch
All right, let's
rifles.
do that.
Okay.
Let's just roll it and then we'll
Uh,
look at it. All right, I got a 2 and a
I
3.
believe this will not.
What do
This
I
won't cut.
order?
Regardless. What
Six
was the
inch
range?
rifle. 6-inch rifle.
Range was above, or no, we decided it is above 15, I believe, right? So
Yes,
there are
correct. 20.
6,
This is 20.
6.4. We look at the 6.4-inch rifle, 100 powder.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 plus to
Mm-hmm.
hit.
So I didn't hit with
But
either.
I believe you can fire this 9 inches
Yep.
because you have 3 to port, 2 to starboard, and I believe this is port starboard.
Yeah, it's one or the other, so I can do 3.
These are smoothbore though.
Okay, so
9
there's
inch
3 of them.
smoothbore, so you hit
I'll
on
definitely hit with one
5
of them.
plus.
I hit with one of them. And so let me
Okay.
re-roll that for location. It's just normal. But do I penetrate? What is your
Well, I
armor? You
have
don't
no
have any armor,
armor.
so it definitely penetrates it. And so you get the higher of the two. The higher of the two on a 9-inch smooth bore is 5 points. 5.
So I have 13 left.
Okay, I will mark that. Okay.
Okay, so this is all of your fire, right?
Well,
Yes,
for her.
for her. Okay.
Yeah, and then
My
yep,
monitor is firing.
yep.
20 inches to this guy, 20 inches to this guy. Do I want to finish off Patrick Henry?
That's just
Uh,
disgusting. Okay, I'll edit that
uh,
out later.
yeah, right. Do that. uh,
All right, so
okay. Let's play. Let's not lengthen it too much as it is. Yeah, I will fire at Patrick Henry. 11-inch smoothbore
wow.
up to 12 at above 15.
Yeah, you might as well
Uh,
get him out of the way because he's been an annoyance.
yeah, 5 plus
All right,
from what I see.
you're probably gonna do some. Probably gonna take him out on this, right? So yes, you got two
Two
hits.
two hits.
I think you're gonna take him out. Well, no, you won't take him
Oh,
out, but
one crit and one
normal.
normal damage.
Okay, so hold
Normal
on. Do the
for
normal
this.
damage.
Normal damage is 4.
Okay, so I'll take that off of there. He's got 31 left. So
And I will roll for crit.
okay, you got a
It's
12.
12. I need to scroll
That is
down.
an internal blast. An
Is
internal
armor
blast.
penetration
Did you?
required? Yes,
I
so I
think you
did.
did.
You don't
Unarmored
have
target.
armor, so.
Unarmored targets lose 2 adjacent guns. Armored targets suffer from the confining effects of the armor on the explosion. Armor losing up to 4 guns. Okay. Guns lost are determined right now. Okay, so you're just gonna get 2 adjacent guns on there. So I don't
So
think.
only,
I
yeah,
think.
only 2 guns.
But let's see. So basically 2 more of the smooth bores, right?
Right,
Yeah.
because you
So
already have
I
one,
will just say three
had one
by
taken out.
6 by. Okay, and I'll say that the SE is left. The SE remains, but those guys are not
Yeah.
adjacent. They're not adjacent, right? So you probably only take
Yeah,
one
I
out.
don't know what's considered
I
adjacent,
think you
but
would take
here
one
we
out.
don't have. Yeah, I don't
Okay, so
know.
roll a d6 to see if it's the 4 or the.
6.
All right, so that's one of the side ones. Okay, roll port or starboard similarly. Just do. What'd you get?
1, 2, 3.
So
I
port
mean 3.
side. So you got the port one. So they add the S The S is the only remaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know what's considered adjacent if they are in the same battery. They're just
I would say if it was casemates, if you were hitting them,
yeah.
if you were
I
hitting them on
would
the, you would take adjacent ones. All right, so he's down he's
to
down
one gun.
to two of them, right? You took one out
Does
before.
yes? Does the amount of damage reduce speed in any way, or make any other effects? No, it's just by criticals.
Yes. It's by
Because this
percentage.
guy
Hold on.
because this guy is below 50%, I believe already.
Just hold on.
No, sorry, he's above 50% still, but because he has 55
Effective damage
and
on speed, effective BP damage. A ship's maximum speed may reduce through critical hits or by flooding, which a ship's maximum speed will reduce as its BP is reduced. Speed losses by BP, not by SP.
oh, okay, so
Damage.
he's okay, let's
Right,
say.
but hold on. There's got to be some other. Here we go.
Okay,
When the SP is reduced to zero, the upper works have been reduced to ruin. The ship loses structural integrity. The hull begins to break up, and the crew abandons the ship. The ship is treated as
yeah, but she's still at above
uh,
50%, so should be okay.
yeah, but there's also a morale. Like if you
Yeah.
get him down to a quarter, um, effective
Then
SP
you have
damage. Hold on. If the ship is reduced below 50%, it suffers -1 to gunnery to hit modifier. By the way, hold on.
okay.
I'll mark that on it.
Okay, so technically he's okay right now.
Right, but if he gets to a
No, but we are not below 50. She has 55 DPs
right,
originally, and now is 31 left, so it is still above 50%,
right,
I believe.
correct. So whatever. So
Yeah,
not that
whatever.
not that modifier. All right, all right.
25,
Just
27. At 27 it will be.
probably one more hit and she'll be down below that. And then when she gets to a quarter of it, I think there's a morale roll.
Okay,
Let me
so
go
you
look at
already
that.
fired with Virginia, so you can Buford or
Yeah,
Patrick Henry, I believe, have no weapon in the arc right now. So we can fire with Buford.
correct. I think he only has his starboard weapons are left. Only his starboard weapons are left.
Yes, S is the only remaining you wrote, so nothing with him. Buford can fire with his 1/16,
I
I
don't even know if
believe.
he's in range.
Alright, because it's
It
12 pounder.
might be in range. Hold on.
12 pounder is up to 15 inches, so you might
Yeah,
be.
he's got it. So that's one of them, right?
Yeah, you definitely got me.
I rolled a one though, so no.
No.
Nope. All right, so that's all firing done.
FP, what was FP? Oh, pivot. Okay, sorry. Okay. So
I'm actually gonna
initiative
bump this
or
to seven. I think we're at seven. Okay, this is turn seven. Um, so yep, initiative.
I rolled 3,
Okay, I got a seven, so I got a little bit. So
so you.
this is where it starts to help.
Yeah.
Oh bugger. What is Patrick Henry's radius? Medium. Okay. So I will make you move first, please.
Okay, I'm just checking one thing
I'll
real
hold the
quick.
Virginia. So you can burn it on the Minnesota if you want.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? You can
I
burn a
want
move with. You don't have
again.
to
What?
move that ship. I mean, you could have let the Minnesota
Ah,
go.
okay. Uh, yeah.
It's all right.
next time maybe, no problem.
All right, so
So that's
then
all.
let's get this guy up. He's still only at 4 now, so I'm gonna just go.
Yeah, Buford will be hard to hit, but once hit, it will go down.
But I want to
With
get at least get a pot shot off. Yeah.
sure.
Let's see. Okay, so she's moved. You have moved. I've moved. You move Minnesota, which can't move yet. We're on turn
Right.
7. Keep me honest on this. I've been bringing it up. I gave you another one because
Okay,
I think we're
I try to remember.
all right. I upped it one because I could sworn we probably had
Mm-hmm.
at least one.
Okay.
All right. So I will move Patrick Henry, and she's only got one. Yeah, she's only got the starboard. So let's turn as much as we can. Let's get the arc in front of us. That's the guy use the other one.
Uh,
Just use this for reference sake. Medium is about like that. God, I don't think I can get in on it. She's only at what knot do I have her still at? 8? No, 4. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I already called for it. I'm gonna beef her up to 8 knots at the end of this turn, but I can only go 4 this turn, right? So
okay.
I'm gonna do 4 inches at that turn radius, which would probably take me to about. There's 2. There's 2 more, probably about like that. And this is a mistake, but whatever. All right. All right. So then, no more movement for you, right? And I've held the Virginia for the final. Let's take both of these in case I need both. In case I need either of them, I'm just gonna put them back here for reference. Okay. Yuck, yuck, yuck. What do I want to do here? I can't. You gotta watch out for the shore too, because if we get too close, basically, if we get within, can't remember how many inches, like 2 inches of the shoreline, you can also ground as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Yeah, sure.
And then watch out for this area too. It's time to turn in, but she's got 6. So this is 3 inches. So if I put 2 of those together, really, right? No, actually, this is just 2 inches. No, that's 3 inches total here. So at 3 inches, she would be like that. At 3 inches, she would be like. So keep me honest on this turn. It's a medium turn, so she would be like that. So then she would be like about like that. That's three
Guess
inches, right? And then another 3 I can get
close.
myself. I can easily do that,
Mm-hmm.
right? About like that.
Probably close
Good?
enough.
I think
It
so.
probably should be a little wider, but okay.
Okay.
It will serve us
Oh boy,
for
hopefully
now.
that didn't just.
And you blew the table?
No,
Oh no, only
because I saw that the circle was there. Let me save the game real quick.
sure.
Okay, that's saved. All right, so she's moved. Everybody has moved, right?
Right. So you shot first.
Okay, just getting everything out of the way. Alrighty, now I had initiative, or you had initiative? Oh yeah, I did have
No,
initiative. All right.
You have.
All right, I think I'm gonna fire a 7 inch, the
Uh,
7 inch rifle. I think I might fire here,
okay.
and that's above the 10. Damn it.
Yeah, I guess it's above a 10 even now. from base to base. So
I
up to
tell you what,
15.
that can be a starboard casemate. No, I'll use it as a starboard casemate. I take that back. I'm going to use it as a starboard casemate here. So
Okay.
that's two. I'm going to do two 7-inch on the starboard casemate. Okay, at a neg 1 because I'm casemate. Right?
And how
These
much do I get for
are.
being low silhouette or
You get
low
a neg.
low
Let's check
freeboard?
that. Let me check that. I think it's neg 1, but. Ah, freeboard is neg 1. Yep. So neg 2 total. So I'm rolling now. What did I get? I got an 8 and a 5. I think only the 8 gets it, possibly. Let's check.
Probably it is 215. This is 7
These are 7
inch.
inch rifles.
215, then 3 plus.
Ah, got them. So,
Uh, yeah, you
yes,
got
got
them
them.
both.
So, this is for location. This is for location. Okay, so I got a 7 and a 3. The 3 is a normal. And what
So
was
you
my
get
penetration?
nothing, unfortunately, I believe.
Because the penetration is not enough, right? On your side?
No, you only have enough penetration to equal me below 5 inches.
Okay. Now, this other one,
Hmm.
7, would
So my
give
turret,
you. It would do the turret, but I didn't equal or exceed, though, right?
you never can equal or exceed my turret. My turret has 6 armor, and best you can do with 7 inch is 5 penetration
And I
at
don't think.
5 inches or less. This is the
Yeah.
best penetration you can have.
And then,
So you can never
so.
take out my turret.
Well, there you go. That's why the rule. That's why the rule is not overly
Not
effective.
as
Okay.
bad as,
All right.
as they look.
All right. So I take all that back, David. All right. So let's see. All right. So that's the 7 inches. I think I have 6 inchers. Yeah, 6 inch rifles. And let's take a look at the 6 inch rifles. 6 inch rifles for up to 15 is
They are
still.
rifle?
Yes.
Oh, right, you have them.
Okay, so basically the same. I got it. Ooh, they both hit. 9, 9, 9.
Basically, yeah, at this range they are
Okay, both
exactly the
hit,
same.
but what is the penetration at this range?
The same, from what I see.
Only 4. So I'm
Only
not going to be able to
4.
get through your sides, and I'm not going to be able to get through your turret. But let's see if I get criticals.
Right.
Boom. Did not get a critical on that. Did not get a critical on that. Okay. So them's the breaks. This is the monitor versus the Mary Mac ping session. All right.
Yes,
So
exactly.
I do have 9 inchers.
I need to remember because there was a movie with Monitor versus Mac.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was an
remember
old
the
one.
name of it, but
It's an old. It's on
again,
YouTube. It's on YouTube.
yeah, it's
The
pretty old one, but I watched it
It's pretty good
long
actually. Yeah.
ago. Yeah, it's pretty good from what I remember, but
All
I
right. So
watched
I
3 years
have
ago.
three 9 inch smooth bores.
Wait, what? Oh, right, because you still have
Uh
Guns
huh.
on Virginia. Also on Monitor. Oh, right, because it's the
Correct.
only one you can.
All right. Let's see what I get, and we'll look at it.
9 inch
Ooh,
smoothboards
definitely hit with all
on
three.
4 plus.
Hit with all three. And then let's see
Yeah.
what is the penetration on that? On nine
4.
inch smooth bores, penetration is 4, which would not get through your side or your turrets, right?
No.
All right, so lovely. Ping,
You
ping,
can
ping, ping,
only
ping.
basically.
Crit.
You can only
Okay,
have.
no crit,
You can only hope for crits.
no crit, no crit. But that would have been a turret, a weapon. But then I don't meet or exceed, right? So,
No.
all right. So ping, 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 ping,
Yeah, exactly. I
and
need to
then
rewatch that movie. I've seen it very long ago, but I remember it was pretty good.
yeah, I'm gonna probably
Okay.
rewatch it later today.
Okay.
All right,
uh,
so
so Minnesota,
that's. Oh boy, here we
because
go.
you fired everything you got. So Minnesota will fire at. You know what? Um,
Let's see.
okay, I
She's
guess I
got.
will fire 10-inch, my 10-inch and 8-inch guns at Virginia, and my 9-inch guns at. Oh, I would fire them on Peter Henry, but is Peter Henry even in
Let me check
Port
one thing about.
Arc?
Let me check one thing about morale. Let me see something real quick.
Right. Oh, I believe I don't have Patrick Henry in my Port Arc. I
Okay,
would
so
believe
here's
not.
here's here's one thing I do want to bring out is that
Uh-huh.
if your SP is below 1/4, then you have to check morale during the appropriate point. And we didn't do it the other time, which is fine. But
But
if you,
below 1/4, oh, if it moved
yeah,
by 1/4, right?
mm,
Not below the 1/4 of starting damage points, or just.
what we'll do here is we'll do it
Oh, right, because I am below.
yeah,
Oh,
but we'll
right,
do
because
it. We'll do it
Minnesota is
relative to the scenario start. So the scenario start has you at 20p. So if
20.
I get you
Yes.
below 5, you'll do a
Yeah,
morale
because
check.
I wanted to ask you
Yeah,
if we should, even if we need to
yeah.
check for.
It's either I'll sink her, which in fact will just
No, because I was wondering if it is below the original points it had or the points it had at the beginning
yeah.
of the
I'm
game.
just being nice. I think. Um,
No, right. Okay,
so
I don't think Patrick Henry is in Arc, right? I don't
for what type?
for
What are?
port. Oh, for port side.
I think you might. Let's just say at best you're here. It's a. I think you. I think you got it. I think you're fine.
Port. Yeah, for port side or for port. I
You
believe I
definitely would
am
have it on
good for
pivot.
port pivot. I believe I am good for port pivot, but not for port side. Okay, let's
All
say
right.
I will only fire 10-inch gun
Okay.
at him, and the rest will go for Virginia.
Probably gonna take it anyway.
So it's
Within the 10. I'd say it's within the
with
10. It's within the 10.
okay within a 10.
For what? You rolled a
It
6.
probably hit.
Yeah.
10-inch within a 10. Within a 10 is 3
Yes.
plus.
Yep. So
So
you got. So now you roll to see if it's a
9.
9. I
What is
think
9?
that's a weapon hit.
This is
A
broadside
weapon
ship
hit.
or other? No, it's
That's
other
a
ship.
weapon hit. So you just took out the
Weapon. So
last
you.
weapon.
Yeah, I just took last weapon. Great.
All right. So he,
Uh,
and which is good because he hadn't fired yet too. Hold on a second.
yes. So Minnesota is above 10. I mean Virginia. Virginia is above 10. Hmm.
So you've at least effectively taken Patrick Henry out of the
Yeah,
equation. All right.
it's a mission kill now.
Yeah.
Okay, so from what I see, Virginia is at 5 plus. With
Did
4
you said
guns.
this is with outside of 10, right?
I believe it is
Yeah.
outside 10
Okay.
range. Oh,
What'd you got?
4 hits.
Let's see. One, two.
9,
Yeah, you
9,
definitely
9,
got it.
and
Okay, so
10.
re-roll. Re-roll. You're looking for a 0. Ooh, you got one. You got one
I
crit.
got 1.
Okay, so then roll the crit.
16.
Okay, 16. Boiler
Uh,
penetrated. Boiler
but
penetrated.
I
Ship
need to
filled.
armor, but armor penetration is required. Yes, hull. So I believe it's nothing.
It's nothing, but if you did penetrate it, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I still have. Okay, what else do I got?
Well,
I
what was your
have
penetration with
nine
that?
inch.
Let's look at that again, just real quick, just for audience
What
sake.
would happen if I
No,
penetrated it?
what was your penetration? What weapon was that?
4, I believe. I believe
What
it's
size was that? 8 inch.
4. Yeah, it's 4. No, sorry, 3.
Okay, so then let's just double check that on the Virginia. Yes, you're correct. Okay,
Mm, I wouldn't
just wanted to make sure. All right.
penetrate it. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I roll 6 9 inches, which is 4 plus to hit. And
Pretty good.
all
You're
of them
all right. so just keep rolling. Okay, so you got one crit, and I think that's it. Yeah, still pretty
17.
good.
Yeah. Oh,
What'd you roll?
also boiler damage, but also need
What you,
to penetrate the hole.
what did you roll?
So nothing.
Oh, you. Yeah, the way that he organized it is that anything from 1 to 10 doesn't require penetration, and then anything from 11.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
so
it needs.
that's kind of
Okay.
nice. So whatever. So you had
Yep.
yeah, you had a good chance. It's a pretty good hit for not being able to get through the armor.
Right.
All right, so that's everybody. Beaufort
Well,
can fire.
the Buford also can fire. Oh no, Buford fired. Yeah, so that's everybody.
I don't think Beaufort fired on monitor yet. That would have this would have
We checked, right?
this would have been my
Maybe it didn't.
no.
Well, maybe. Wait, you fired first.
I
You had
fired.
initiative, right?
I
And fired with Virginia. Then I fired with Monitor.
okay.
Wait, no, I didn't fire with Monitor
That's
yet.
right.
So yeah. So now Buford
Monitor
is
goes.
last one of yours.
Okay. Which I don't think has much of anything, but I think at least it's going to get a 12 pounder out. FP. I think that's FP. Me F pivot. I don't think it's going to get it. No, if he had an FE, he would have, but I don't think an FP would get that, right? Let's go look at
Let's
that.
forward pivot.
I don't think it'll do it.
No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
It's out.
I would have done that differently if I
This
remembered that.
this model is very
Yeah, we can scale it down a little bit.
distracting.
How about
No,
this?
but also what? Oh, we can't. I can scale down.
I'll just scale it one more time.
It's no
Like
problem.
about like
Oh, right now it's
that's
okay.
all I can
No,
get. That's as
let's
small
leave
as I
it.
can get it. All right.
Yeah,
All
it's very
right. So I think
confused
that's
because
everything.
what
I think
can.
that's everything.
No, monitor is
Let's.
not. My monitor
Oh, go for it.
still have a chance, and I would took Buford gladly, but 8 inches below 10 inches. It's very small. Very small is what?
-2.
-2. 11-inch smooth burns. Yeah, I will try. From what I see, I have 3 plus to hit,
That sounds right.
so 5 plus,
So you
so
definitely
2
hit with
hits.
both, and you're probably gonna just take this out.
Nope.
Whew.
8 and 6. What's 8? It is other ship,
Yeah.
right?
So it should at least. I think it's it's another ship.
What
It's
did I?
definitely
Oh, I rolled 6, so this is damage to the
both of those do damage, right?
hull.
I think you take
All
it
right,
out.
because 6 and 8. 8, I
So how
believe,
much
no,
damage?
8 is weapon turret, but my damage is 4. Oh, it didn't take him yet. You lose weapon, and he's at 1 damage point left, from what I see, because I gave him 4 damage points.
Yeah, I think he only has the
Or
one weapon.
her.
I think he only has the one weapon.
Has no, it's structural points. It has 5.
Correct. One 12 pounder is taken out.
Yep, and
Okay,
1
so no weapons,
damage
no
point
weapons.
remaining.
Right. So one DP
So it's
remaining, but
reduced
no
to
weapons.
1. It's reduced to less than 1/4.
And Patrick Henry has all its weapons out as well.
Yeah, but now Buford is below 1/4, so there will be roll
Yes.
on.
On the next turn, yes. During morale phase.
Yes,
All right, so we do initiative for the next turn, and you're now up to turn 8.
8.
I
I rolled 8.
roll a 6, so you get that. All right.
So okay, you will move first, but first the morale for Buford, right?
Yes, and let me go look at what that represents. Okay, I need a 6 or better. I'll just do that here. and then I think
And
if it's
how do
on.
you roll morale? You roll on some table or some...
No,
Oh,
it's explained here. It's roll d. It's a roll a d10
yeah, I see
modified.
it.
If the test
Yeah,
was
if I
failed, if the
6 or
ship can
greater, the
move,
test is passed.
but there are more enemies within 5 inches capable of shooting over there with unbroken. It will surrender, but I'm not. Wait, or boarding them that are friendly ships within. Okay. Otherwise, it is capable of moving. It must disengage. In order to do so, the ship must leave the playing area. No, I have to disengage.
Okay, what's your speed if you are reduced
Um,
below heavier damage or
it doesn't.
this?
It's only for
It
BP.
doesn't affect?
Yeah, BP is the only
Oh,
one.
okay, it's only for BP, right.
So I
Okay.
will at least mark it
So I won't
as
probably...
must leave
I
the
could have
area.
seen him with better hit roll. Eh,
Failed morale. Okay.
okay,
So this guy
so
not
you move
only he not
first,
only
either way.
he has to leave. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make him leave then. How about that? And then of course he's gonna incorrectly go towards the
Okay.
shoal because his morale is so horrible he can't even tell. So he's gonna get. I'll simulate the chaos of the situation. He's gonna get grounded on the shoals. All right. That's it for first move. So you move one. You can just burn it there.
Well, Minnesota. Yeah, I burned my
Okay.
move on Minnesota.
And then this guy is weaponless, so he's pretty much just gonna freaking get the heck out of dodge too, pretty much, or at least go to distance. What was he at? Patrick Henry can go up to 8. She was already at. I think I had already called out 4, so she'll go back up to 8. I think there are other criticals that will affect speed, but it's only the buoyancy
Yeah,
odds
like
that do.
boiler hitting. I've seen there are the
So
mod critical
I
hits tend
think
to that.
her turn rate is still medium. Oh, guess what? Oh, one thing I did
What?
wrong. The turn class of the Virginia is large, so it
Oh,
wouldn't. I mean, it probably wouldn't have. Well, we
yeah,
didn't get
matter
any.
that
I
much
didn't do
now.
anything to it yet, so I just got just my mistake.
Yeah,
Interesting. So it's got a larger turn radius than the monitor. That's one thing to keep in mind.
it's
Versus wise,
not. It's
I gotta get this bad boy out of here.
actually it
Um,
makes sense, I guess.
I don't even know what this guy's gonna do. He's probably gonna turn the medium. Make sure those are same. All right, so oof.
Mhm.
He's at. He was at 4. I said he was gonna go to. This is not good. If he goes 8, he's gonna have problems going that way. He's screwed. But he might at least mask you. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. He's gonna suicide himself. Not suicide, but he's gonna screen you.
Yeah. Oh, right,
Medium.
because if you ships can block line of sight, right?
Right. So he did 4, but he'll probably at least try to. This is not going to be very good because I'm going to be in the way of the other ship. That actually might not work. I might have to. Yeah. Alright, chaos. Chaos of the battle.
Yep.
I think this is going to cause a problem. He's going to have to immediate. Oh! Let me see if I can control Z. Hold on, ready?
Right, I'm not doing anything.
Wow, what happened there? Why is this?
Something. Yep, it didn't.
Okay.
The Virginia is not
This
where
one is not where it should
it's
be. I
supposed to
think it. I
be.
think it was about like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was about
But
right
there was
like
a
this.
little bit more room if I remember.
Yup.
All right.
So
Let's
you moved Patrick Henry.
saving it again just
Sure.
in case. All right. So the quandary still exists. I think we were outside
You moved
of.
Patrick Henry,
I
but
think we
I,
were
I
just outside
didn't.
of 10, weren't we? I think so, right? Right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
did you move Virginia
Not yet.
already?
No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet. So move because
You already moved that. Be careful when you say that,
no,
right?
I didn't. Yeah, sorry, I didn't move monitor yet.
All right, go for it.
I but I can hold it
Yeah, you
till
can
the
hold it
rest
to
of
the
the
end.
turn.
Mm-hmm.
So
All
I
right,
will hold it
all right, you'll hold
till
it.
the end.
So now we see if we're gonna have a collision. We might actually
Right,
have a
because I
collision.
don't know what are collision rules.
Yeah, we're gonna probably, at
You
least to port, we
probably
will.
will.
At least if she went to port, we would. If she goes to starboard,
Yeah, I believe it's either way. If you move with a large radius,
yeah, you're right.
you will hit either way. You will bump. Oh,
Okay.
you
All right. So
don't.
let's let go of that.
Yeah, you will bump into it,
All right. So there's a chance.
into it. Yeah, something like that. Right. This is.
Oh, you're kidding me. Did
Yeah,
that?
right.
That didn't seem to mess it up,
No,
did it?
they didn't mess up. It only blew Congress and Cumberland, but
Oh, there we go.
oh my God, what's
I
going
don't even
on?
know what's up with those models.
No, no. Okay, okay, now it's fine.
Well, I just restarted it from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last save.
yeah. Yeah, I see
All
you
right, so we
loaded it.
definitely.
So
So let's try that again without. Let's see if I can do this without
messing up the
messing it
table,
up.
right? Something like that. What?
That's just
Yeah,
crazy.
that's okay. That's okay. It's okay right now.
All right, I'll just
So
put the.
how I would leave Camp. Get it? I don't know what's going on. leave, leave,
Okay, I'm gonna
leave
leave this where it's
Cumberland
at. I'm leaving.
alone
I'm
next
leaving
time and
Virginia where it's at.
conquer.
We know that
Okay,
that's gonna hit. So let's go look at that.
wait,
Let's go look at.
how it works.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd have this, but
Well,
this means there may be a collision. Resolving a contact. Moving ship is under power. The player with the moving ship rolls a crew test using D10. Modified
so
as shown in the collision table. Crew quality, blah blah. 6 plus to pass. Has better TC than the other vessel.
TC is turn class.
Okay, does not. Has worse. Neg 1, right? So that's a neg 1. Test by moving ship. Contact in bow or stern arc. Moving ship trying to miss. +1. So that negates itself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So D10. Hey, she's outside. Okay, so I got it. So I missed, but I'm right here.
So we will be somewhere here,
Yeah,
I believe.
let me save it before I try this.
Yeah, right.
And then let me go ahead and try to. It's gonna mess up.
Somewhere here
It's gonna mess up.
in
I
front
think right
of
about
Patrick
here.
Henry.
How many?
I believe you should be somewhere
Right about
further away and in
like
front of Patrick Henry, but yeah, I don't know what.
like about there, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, let
It
me
can be.
save it one more time.
Sure. Oh,
Okay.
do you say
Yeah, I saved it.
to save?
Yep. So you may
Because
move.
I want to turn to starboard, and
Was this
I
good
have
for you, or do you think I
medium.
need to be further? I think.
It will be okay. We only test this game, right?
She went 6 knots, so I think that's about right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I believe I should be somewhere.
That sounds about right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I would.
Oh.
Ugh,
Alright, hold on. Let me do that again.
it was so close. Oh, you saved here. Okay. And I would increase. So
Just be
here.
careful. Just don't hit anywhere else. Just let it go down. Don't.
I didn't even move
I
after
know.
that.
I know.
It just happened. I just released it. It fell very nicely, and then it just exploded.
I
Who
don't know.
made
I don't
it?
know. I don't know what. I don't know what that is. I don't understand what that circle is. See, if you
Yeah,
see
me
that,
too. Where
it's gonna
did you
happen again.
take it from?
It's. I don't.
Where did you take from? This
It's
is some
from a.
script or
I don't know. I think
what?
it's a. I think it's a script of the model. I don't know.
Okay,
Just let me
because
try it
where did
again.
you took this? Where did you took these models from?
I can show you later. It was from a Battle of
Let
Hampton
me
Roads game module.
let me check
Let
very
me see if I can
quickly.
move it. Let me see if I can move it.
Okay,
And you want him to be about like right there?
yeah, right there.
Nope, it's gonna do it again. Hold on. Yep, it's gonna do it again.
Wait, let
I
me
don't understand
reload it.
that.
And oh, I can't script it from what I see. I can't open script of it. Yeah, because I have modding tools disabled. Can you just open the script window and delete any script it has?
I'm gonna try to. Yes. Moving marker. How do I just remove it?
Just open with right button. You should be able to.
Damn it, dude.
What's happening?
Yeah, I know. Just give me a second.
Ah, sure, no problem.
I want to just turn it off, but it won't just let me turn it off. I don't know if that just
You
saved or
know
not. Yeah, that did it.
what did you do?
I just removed all the scripting and then
Yeah,
X'd it
okay.
out.
And
I'll do that.
let's keep it that way. Okay, so I move somewhere here and I increase my speed to 6.
Okay, let me fix all the other ships real quick.
Sure. I might look at this script later. I need to learn Lua. Lua is not really a problem, it's a very simple language, but there are many constraints on the tabletop simulator itself. For instance, I learned you can't add, at least for now, you can't add items to context menu under the right button for
Okay, so
objects.
we moved this. Did she
Yeah,
move?
we move everyone.
Okay. And what turn are we on? We're on 8 here. So she doesn't do it for 2 more turns, but be ready to
Yeah,
do
she
that
probably
because
won't live
she
that
might not
long.
live that long. But all right. So who won? You had won the initiative, so you fire
I did, yes.
first.
So I am first to shoot. And so Minnesota has Virginia in
Within
mm,
10.
in line of fire, right? Because it's not blocked by
I
anything.
think it's only partially concealed.
Okay, I don't know how it works. So
Partially will give you a minus on your to hit.
okay, because I don't know.
Let me do
I might
this.
think fucking handy just for the fun of it, but I no, but it doesn't make sense tactically. Okay, so I fire at Minnesota with everything I have. Under 10, so my 10-inch smoothbore first. It's under 10, right? So 3
Yeah.
plus. Oops.
No, you don't have to. You just do how many you want, and then you just hit
Yeah, but I
hold on,
can't add.
something messed up here.
Something is messed up, right?
Just use regular dice.
Okay. So 3 plus 5. So even if there is -1, it hit. You have 5. Just a quick. Oh, and if I hit you, I equal your armor with this gun at this range.
I
So
I don't know what
what's
happened there
5?
either. That got reset. But what are you trying to
Yeah,
do?
it's always got reset. What? No, I hit you. I try to find the hit location.
What'd you roll?
5.
Okay, so that's just normal.
So you get 2 damage points to the structure because I equal my 10-inch gun equals your armor at this
All
distance.
right, all right. She took it.
Okay, next are 4 8-inch guns at 3 plus. Right, let me clone one of them. Oh, I can't clone. Borrow me yours.
How many do you need?
For now, 1. Uh, so you said it's -1 because partial concealment.
Yes.
So this one didn't hit. This 3 did.
Let me go check that again. Hold on. Where is that? Partial -2 for partially concealed.
Oh, -2.
Yep.
Okay. So this one also didn't hit, but it's 1 and 5, so it's normal hits, right? Mm,
Wait a minute. What I was talking about was just the normal to hit.
yeah, I know. But now I rolled for the ones that hit,
Right.
and I rolled basically 1 and 5 for hit
So those are
location.
normal.
So
Normal. Yeah, that's fine.
so this one doesn't. 8-inch does not penetrate your
Penetrate.
armor.
Okay.
And now 6. So I need 2 more dice.
Here, I can just
Sorry.
copy them. Hold on.
And 1 more because I have 6 9
Okay.
inches. Oh, okay. I have 6 9 inches. So 3 plus. So basically 5 plus hits. 1 2 3.
3.
So 3
Okay.
hits. I'm rolling hit
Uh-huh.
location for
Uh-huh.
them. Also, it won't penetrate armor, so
You might need to re-roll that one. Oh, no, that's a 9.
no, it's 9.
Alright, so nothing.
Nothing.
Right?
If it needs to penetrate armor, it's nothing. So your turn. So basically only Virginia because the rest is
Mm-hmm.
out of guns.
I feel like I want to take that bad boy out, too. I feel like I get more out of taking her out at this point. I think I wouldn't even penetrate over here. How much was my distance here? I think.
To
No, I'm gonna do.
below 10. I believe below 10.
Yeah, below 10, but.
Monitor.
So that would penetrate? What is your side armor? Let's do
My side
that.
armor is 5. Basically, I have 5 everywhere
Okay, but
for
what
the
does
hall.
she have? She's got. At the best, she's got a 9-inch smooth bore.
Yeah, from what I've checked, you can only equal
Match.
my armor below 5 inches.
Hmm. But do all of them do it? Does the 7-inch do it?
All
No.
of your guns?
No, it wouldn't.
Uh,
Yes, it would. No. Let's see. 10-inch 4. No, it would not. I think only the 10-inch would do it. It's gonna be
on
another 10-inch.
Virginia.
Jeez, what am I doing? All right, the 7-inch. Still doesn't do it. I
No,
had to be
as
within
I
five
said,
inch.
from what I see, you can only equal my armor below 5 inches.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna fire everything at Minnesota.
Yeah, but I guess you can
I could probably.
starboard. You still can fire starboard guns at monitor also, right? The smoothborns, because you have
Right.
three smoothborns on port and starboard, so they
Right.
can.
All right. So the 7 inch rifles, I'll do port side. Okay.
Okay.
So let's just do that real quick. Two of these. Okay. So I got a 3 and 5. Probably only the 5 got it. And this is the 7 inch. No,
No, 7 inch
they got it.
probably. It's 3+, so
All
both
right.
of them.
So both of them got it at a 4. But then
So you
what's the
roll for the hit
damage? Yep,
location.
hit location on both. Normal and normal, I
7 is
think.
probably not normal. So 6, from what I see. 6 for the damage. So I have
Yeah, you have.
7 left out of 20. And what is 7
So how
on
much
hit
did I did?
location?
How much did I do? I can't remember.
6?
So you're down to 1 SP.
No, I'm down to 7.
Oh, did you already mark it?
Yes, I already did.
All right.
No problem. I will repair it. What's but what's the 7 on the hit location table?
That's what I was looking for.
Ah, okay.
It is for a. That's a broadside warship, right?
Right.
It's a weapon hit if I exceeded it, which I did. So you gotta
Uh,
take
whatever.
one weapon on that side.
How do we roll for it?
I'll
Whatever.
just
You know what? 1, 2, it's although it's not very, it's statistically not probable, probably. Because I figured 1, 2 is 10 inch, 2, 4 is one of the 8 inches, and
there you go.
5, 6 is 9 inch, but yeah, but it's not statistically sound, but let it be like this. So one 8 inch gun is out. It won't matter much, I believe.
I don't think so. Let's get the rest of it. Um, although it's down to damn 7, so 7 still not the morale check. Good gravy.
No,
All right,
not
so
yet.
I'm gonna fire everything else at monitor.
Yeah, let's finish her because you still have
You know
three
what? I mean, I can
starboard.
still. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and.
You have 3 smoothborns on it and 2 6 inches, right? You fire.
Correct.
Let's roll for these 3 9 inch smoothborns because they probably will finish her
Yep.
off. And this is below 10, right? So 3
Correct.
plus.
That's 3 hits. So that's
3
definitely.
hits.
So let's just roll those again. It's all normal hits, so
No, so
she's
it's
gone.
dead because it's 5 damage
Yeah, I'm gonna
points
go
per
ahead and just make
one.
her a
So
wreck.
she's gone and the rest is irrelevant. Yeah, okay. So how it works, I've seen in the
Just fire and
what is it?
mayhem.
Yeah. You roll because you roll on if it's sync at the beginning of the turn or something like that. From
Something
what
like
I've
that. But
seen.
we'll just keep it out of the. It's just out of the game.
Okay. So I'll
Um,
read what's going on later. So you still have 3 starboard smoothbore guns,
hmm
3 9 inches that you can fire on monitor.
Okay. Hit,
What's
hit,
what
hit.
you are accounting for my low
I believe I at least get the 2 hits. Let's go look.
less than 10 inches. It's 3
4.
plus, so basically 4 plus.
I got it. So three
I
hits.
oh you got okay.
All right,
Now
now we
okay. So
roll
reroll
3, 4, 6. So I think
So
here I'll give you the
this
hit location. The hit location 3, 4, 6 on a monitor. 3 is normal.
so
4 is a
nothing.
weapon, but I have to exceed it, which I don't, right?
Yeah,
And then
right,
6 is a weapon, but I don't exceed it, right?
right.
Okay, so that's no damage,
Okay, so I
correct?
fire on correct.
Or
So
did
I
I?
fire
Or
my
did I? Like the normal one? Does the normal one penetrate? No, because I need to be
no,
within five
nothing
inches.
penetrates.
Good gravy.
Nothing penetrates that you have. It would equal my armor if you would be 5 inches or less.
Mm-hmm. So really, the best thing to
Um,
do is crit it.
yep,
All right.
but the chance is a little lower,
Yeah.
which probably makes sense. Okay, so I fire at you up to 10 inches, so 3 plus
Mm-hmm.
to what?
Got one hit.
Oh, one of them missed. What a roll. Okay, hit location 7. 7 is,
7
I
on a
think,
broad.
weapon.
Hold on. On a broadside warship is a weapon if you exceed it. Do you exceed
If
it?
I exceed it, okay. I didn't, but I equal you. So,
Okay, so that doesn't do anything.
ah, okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't even do the potential hull hit either. So,
No, but you know what? I have at least I have little advantage over you, I believe,
yeah,
because
you do.
at least my 10 inches equal.
Equal
Yeah,
it.
this is the range I would
Start hurting
like
me.
to.
This is
No,
the
this is the range I would like to
stay at.
have and stay at it because I at least equal your armor and you can penetrate mine, so I can chip you off at this range
Yep.
slowly.
Yep. That's the magic. That's the magic monitor number.
But you know what? This
But
I
you
need
wouldn't
some.
necessarily be able to, based on initiative, based on movement. You might not be able to maintain it. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah, I know, but if you move below 5 inches and equal my armor, I exceed yours, so it will still hurt you
and you have a
more
turret.
than me
And you have a
if I
turret.
hit you.
And you have a turret. You know. So,
Yeah, I
but
know, so
then,
I can try to go into your blind spots
but
or
then I
something.
also have a
You don't have
chance
many
to
of them,
critical hit you though.
but
I have a higher chance to hit your turret
yes, but you
weapon.
have no way of penetrating it at any range with any
Right.
gun.
But I can at least meet it and take out a weapon with the hit
No, you
location.
can't meet it. My turret has
Oh,
6 armor points. You can't even equal it.
so the best I can do is meet your armor with a normal hit, right?
How? You have guns that have 6 armor penetration.
What's your side? What's your whole armor?
My side is 5. Okay, you can
Yeah,
you can penetrate my hull,
yeah,
but you can't penetrate my turret because my
right,
turret is half armor.
right. So it's actually beneficial for you to. It's beneficial for you to for me to use this hit location table, right? Because more often than not,
Right now, yes.
yeah, I'm gonna hit your more armored turret, right? So that's cool. That's a cool aspect of the game. It actually simulates it pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess so.
that's basically the monitor was
Right.
slightly better.
Do you want to continue it
No, I think
sometime else? Because I need to go,
that's fine. But what
unfortunately.
we've just proven is that let's just look at it. We haven't damaged each
Yes, it's
other.
very interesting.
We haven't
Yeah,
damaged
but it
each
would
other,
be
but
at least 10 turns of chipping of armor. I might. It basically, if you get lucky.
if I get a critical hit,
Yeah,
if I
if
just
you are
keep
get lucky with critical hit, if not, then I will reduce you slowly.
and I've got more weapons to potentially get that critical
Yes.
hit. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
I can be lucky in and reduce number of your weapons from turn to turn.
So I think for me, it probably would be beneficial to be at like 11
Sorry.
inches.
Hmm?
For me, it would be probably just as beneficial to stay out of 10 inches and then just try to get a critical hit.
Yeah,
Really,
probably
at this
because
point,
because at lower range I will give you
blow me
full
out of the water.
blows.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Although I have only 2 guns, I will probably
Right, you just
get
have a less
lucky
you have
more or
less
chip you off.
chance. Yeah, you have less chance of getting a
What?
critical on me, and I have a higher chance of getting a
Yes,
critical on you, but you have a much
that's
higher
right.
chance of penetrating. So, yeah.
Although you have, damn, you have a lot of structural points compared to me.
Yes. Very good point.
Although you can, although you practically can't reduce. Although no, you can reduce my structural points below 5 inches. So maybe,
I would probably have to come in on you. And that's probably
yeah.
why when you look at
But
pictures,
you can take
you know,
more pounding than me
when you look
because
at
I don't have much structural point actually. I only have 40. You have 143.
when you
So
look at depictions of the battle, they do get in pretty close.
yes,
Very
that's
close.
right.
I'll just showing a couple
That's
pictures
right.
to the
Correct.
internet crowd here, but I
Yeah,
would think that
I've seen
Virginia
some.
probably, because of its structural integrity, I would come in on you and just try to lay in as much as I can.
I
There's
actually would I actually would count on taking your guns,
potentially,
hopefully. Yeah, reduce your offensive power.
yep. There's a few different
Mm,
strategies there. I forgot that I did have that much more structural integrity. So I
yeah,
mean,
by
it's just
much.
as good for me to get in there and do it and take the
Yeah,
damage. Really,
yeah. You can take the pounding while I can't. So even if you fire and you have more guns, so even if you hit
and
me with reduced damage
the other thing to
points,
note is
you
that I normally would have had a bow torpedo that I could
yeah,
have
I
used
know.
for ramming, and I
Because my
don't.
best. Mhm.
And it was removed in this battle at that point, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check
I'm
that.
looking. The best I can do is 8 points of damage if we go below 5 inches. For 8 points of damage is the best I can do per turn. My damage per turn. While you can, yeah, especially with 9-inch guns, you could possibly give me 15
Hmm.
if you possibly, right? So probably 10 per turn. So yeah, it's not actually good idea for me to get below 5 inches onto you.
Or not
I,
often. You might want to get in there occasionally, or skirt me, or
very
get me to
occasionally,
the.
if I would reduce, if I would
You have a
be
turret, and I
outside your
don't.
broadside,
Right, exactly,
your broadside,
exactly. Right here,
and yeah, basically
probably.
outside your broadside. I
Yeah,
would like to
if
go
you could do
closer.
like 5 inches on my bow or
Yeah.
stern, that would be
What's your
good.
speed actually? Okay,
Mine,
speed. We have the same speed,
yeah,
but I have better
better turn
turn
radius.
class, so I could possibly
It's a
outmaneuver you.
really interesting combination. And then you can only this is one on one really effectively, but I mean Minnesota did come into play. So
Right,
you got
it
to
did.
wonder later on in the war when there was multiple ironclads per side. I mean, you can only imagine how elongated the battles would
Yeah.
be. You know, it's just
No, I've seen it. I've seen it kind of when playing the Civil War. What was it called? This sea simulation. Ironclads, I believe. Or
yeah.
Ironclads too.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, these battles look like this.
yeah. I want to play
They
some
were
of this.
most of the battles I did there was inconclusive usually.
I might go see. I wish that whole series. I wish they had a battle editor. I wish they had a mission editor.
That would be
Just
nice.
God bless. It's a great. Hopefully, Totem Games you're watching at some point because I love the series. I sort of
Yeah,
okay love the campaigns are very historically oriented.
hire us, and we will.
No, that's it. I swear to God, they would sell probably 10 times as many copies if they just had a simple editor so that we could do
Yeah,
the Monitor versus
very
Merrimack
simple editor, quick
quickly.
mission editor, even
Yes,
quick battle or
and
something
then
like this.
have a workshop for it, so just people could just put up battles for it. Go ahead and open up the model so that people can add models to it as well. Within reason. Um,
Yeah.
eh, I don't know, man. That's such a good series, but
No, no.
it's kind
It's
of
very good
handicapped by
engine.
its. Yes, exactly. All right,
And
so sorry, Totem Games, but that's the reality of it. All right,
okay, I
yes,
need
very
to.
good battle. Very good.
It turns out I need to
Okay, I'll see
finish
you.
now,
Yep.
so
Take care.
we will be in touch.
Yep. Take care. It was good. Fun.
Next time, hopefully, some fighting wings or
Yeah,
something like
absolutely.
that.
Yep. All right. See ya.
Oh, yeah. See ya.